That would be because I didn't put myself back in the stream, did I? I'm back now. Maxwell, you were supposed to control all of this. What just happened? You dropped the ball. You couldn't hear me talking to everyone. Well, happy Friday, everyone. Welcome back to the PJ Campbell Network. I am super excited because tonight is our horror double feature for the streaming service Shudder of Host and Haunt, 2 horror films that have come out in the last 2 years or so. And I am just so elated to bring these to you guys because I know a lot of you have not seen these. That is me. I am your host, PJ Campbell. I do know things about New York City. Thank you, Chris Clark, for that wonderful, wonderful graphic. But of course, I wouldn't be here tonight without some of my favorite, loveliest people in the entire world. First off, you guys know him. You love him. His name is Maxwell. Hi, Max. You're muted.
It's really nice of you to blame me for technical issues, considering you play the titular role on this network.
Yeah,
it's not the Maxwell Haddad Network. It's not the PJ and Maxwell Network. It's not the Chris Clark Network, although maybe it should be.
It probably should be.
The PJ Campbell Network. So nice job obfuscating blame on your technical snafu. I will take responsibility. It's okay.
I love you. That's, you're my right hand for a reason, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm happy to see you tonight, man. We are going to have so much fun with these 2 movies. I know that you love them as much as I do.
I love both of these movies very much for different reasons. I could not use an escape from reality more than I do right now. It has been just an absolute batshit week. It's like October's here and the universe was like, surprise, you're fucked.
Yeah.
It's going to be weird, so let's watch some scary movies. But before we do that, let's talk a little housekeeping about what's happened and you may have missed on the network and what we have coming up, shall we?
Yeah, I think first things first. We've obviously been pushing for it. We got a Patreon.
We do. And as I always say, the support we've gotten thus far has been kind of overwhelming. My eternal, I won't speak for everyone, my eternal gratitude and thanks. It really makes me feel vindicated for all the hard work we've been putting in. Yeah. I know we do this because it's fun and because we're passionate about it. And honestly, if no one watched, I would still love doing it because it's just hanging out with my friends. But the fact that we have some loyal supporters who have been giving to the Patreon is pretty remarkable. Shall we take a look at some of our Patreon?
I was going to say, I think we should. Look at that, man. We've got some producers here.
So our gold tier associate producer, Brandy Parker. We love you, Brandy. Our ruby tier producers, Brandon Buckingham, Kale, the youth critic, Stephen White, who I always want to call Stephen Wright, but it's Stephen White. Yes. Ferris Muthana, Michael K., and our newest ruby tier producer, Bidor. Thank you all so much. And if you haven't, check out the Patreon. There's a tier for everyone. There's a lot of cool features. We have a Discord. I know a lot of y'all are fans of BoxBox, and we thank you so much for watching BoxBox. But if you sign up for the $5 or up Patreon, you get access to the Patreon exclusive.
That almost sounded like it belonged.
The Patreon exclusive show called Bloop Bloop.
Yes.
Which some have said is even funnier and more enjoyable than BoxBox itself.
Yeah.
I look like a fool, so if you want to laugh at me and or with me, sign up for the Patreon for Bloop Bloop.
I think what's also cool is you're going to get like Q&A access. We're going to be doing a Q&A, like private streams and stuff with you guys too. There's just all sorts of really good stuff.
Yeah, we have a Discord. We also have some surprises in the work that we may be sending out in snail mail.
Yeah.
More on that soon. But yeah, check out the Patreon. So we have some other cool stuff coming up. We did Front Center Mezzanine early this week on Tuesday. Our guest was Alan H. Green. He's been on Broadway in Sister Act, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, School of Rock. He was the male lead in Broadway Bounty Hunter, which I produced off Broadway. It was an incredible conversation. He was a debate champion in high school, and as would be thought of because of that, he was an incredible orator and storyteller. We had to do such little work on that episode because we would prompt him with one sentence. You okay?
Good. Thank you.
We would prompt him with one sentence, and he just told such beautiful stories about his life, about social issues and systemic racism, about his experience in the theater, about Jack Black, about meeting and working with Cheetah Rivera. Thank you, Brandy. It's really great. So check it out if you haven't. And we're going to be doing another one of those in 2 weeks with a guest to be announced.
Yes. We also, Monday, obviously, we've been doing watch-alongs as well. And we're trying to do like family-friendly spooky season stuff. So of course we're coming back with the Addams Family Values,
which I think is better than the first one, and I'm going to be there for that, and I can't wait to watch it.
I'm super thrilled. We have so much good stuff going on, and of course you guys know tonight's a double feature. Next week we'll be back at our normal time of 7:00, and we're going to be doing Poltergeist.
Oh hell yeah,
which I'm super thrilled about.
I can't wait to talk about the Poltergeist house they had at Halloween Horror Nights a couple years ago, which is one of the scariest and best ones I've ever been in.
Yeah. So there's one last thing. We haven't brought it up yet. We got a TeePublic store.
That's not one last thing. I have one other thing.
Yeah. That's okay. Well, sorry. I forgot about the other thing. Well, but this is good too. We have a TeePublic store.
We do. You can buy stuff like this Front Center Mezzanine mug.
Yep.
Or like the shirt that Kristen Smith is wearing. Hi, Kristen.
Hi, Kristen.
Behold, the shirt you could be wearing right now.
So
what product placement? It's like it was planned.
I know, right?
And the other thing I wanted to talk about, I'm going to bring on our final participant for this evening's festivities. You know him. You love him. He is an editor and graphics extraordinaire. He has the greatest I'm scared yell in the game. None other than Chris Clark. How are you, Chris?
Oh, I'm fucking frightened.
Let me tell you. I said this on another stream when I was promoting tonight's show. I am not often scared at movies. I'll jump a little bit. I'm not a yeller. Host made me yell like 3 times when I watched it. It has some real good scares in there. And the fact that we're watching a movie about a Zoom seance while on something very similar to Zoom is not lost on me.
Yes.
So if anything weird happens tonight...
Yes.
I blame Chris, really.
I'm ready.
I am going to say that unlike normal watch-alongs, I'm actually going to have them muted. And I'm going to have them in another window, and I'm going to watch the movie myself, concentrating. So I'm not going to be really commentating much. You guys could just... I want to concentrate on this. I really do. Oh, no.
This is honestly such a good plan.
Really, there are not many movies where I'll say this movie's really scary. I genuinely think Post is really scary.
I am so ready for our seance tonight, guys.
Oh yeah,
I am too. And look, I'll say this: the first time I watched this, it was in broad daylight, and I told Maxwell I had to sleep with the lights on that night.
Yeah, I went to sleep, no problem, but that's okay. The other thing I wanted to say is, Chris, you want to talk a little bit about what we have coming up with Suddenly Soundtracks?
Yeah, due to I'll do that. Oh, there you go. That was just great, guys. Technology is awesome. Back-to-back nights of spooky rock and roll. Me, Max, John Smith, and Dwayne are going to be going through Repo, the Genetic Opera. And due to some scheduling conflicts with Bibbs, we were able to reschedule Shock Treatment. It was supposed to happen on Wednesday, but alas, things happen. Scheduling happens. It is what it is. So on the off week of Front Center Mezzanine on Thursday, same time, 10 p.m., 7 p.m. Pacific, we'll be doing Shock Treatment with Drew and Mark Edward Hoyk. It is going to be fun. I look forward to both. I think it'll work better, too, as a back-to-back night. So it's going to be
I think back-to-back
I agree.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Also, before we start, I just want to give an incredibly massive thanks to Rob Savage.
Yes.
He directed host. He retweeted about our watch-along tonight.
He shared it on his Instagram.
Posted about it on his Instagram story. So if you are here because of Rob Savage, welcome. Thank you. We love him. We love that he signed a 3-picture deal with Blumhouse, and he's going to make scary movies.
Well, and that's exactly what I was going to say. I'm glad you brought it up. Like, Rob Savage, man, what a calling card he brought out here in the middle of quarantine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of filmmakers that have calling card films and talk about lightning striking at the right time. And obviously, if you haven't seen the movie, you'll watch it. It like very blatantly and clearly takes place during quarantine. There's mask wearing, there's social distancing, etc. But it's so good. It hit right. And now he has a 3-picture deal, and I cannot wait to see what he does next. But why don't we watch what he did first? Pull up Post on Shudder.
Yes, sir.
And PJ's going to count us down.
Yeah, unfortunately, no watch party for this one. So what we're going to do, everyone's got Shudder pulled up. And Shudder, if you guys do not, I guess you're going to have it in order to be here tonight. But I really can't recommend enough keeping this service. I think they got some really amazing stuff. We're not getting paid to do this.
No.
I just want people to know and like really invest in Shudder because I love horror. Obviously, all of us here really love horror, and I want to see them be able to invest more money in stuff like this. They've also got stuff like Mandy. They've got stuff like The Color Out of Space with Brendan Meyer of the Schmodown and Nicolas Cage. Like they do some really incredible genre work and
If you like horror films, if you want to see all sorts of horror films, if you want to see films from other countries that are scary, this is the service to sign up for. And again, I cannot reiterate enough the fact that we are not being paid to do this. This is not an advertisement for Shudder. They gave us no money.
Yeah.
Shudder. That's 40, 50, Shudder,
we were
60,
being
70.
paid, we would gladly do it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, look, if Shudder wanted to pay us, I would be all about that. But
Mike K, Shudder does have the prequel to Train to Busan, which is animated,
It's
called
true.
Seal Station.
they do
So,
need more. But
if you're looking
yeah.
for animation, it's a good option.
Yeah, and also one last thing, Host is only 56 minutes, so we're going to watch Host. We'll take like a 5 to 7 minute break, and then we'll move on to Haunt.
yeah, so we wanted to do the shorter, much scarier film first, just because we know it's not going to be for everyone, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But I am super thrilled to watch Rob Savage's 2020 horror film, The Host, right now. I'm going to count us down. If this is your first time here, I'm going to count down from 5. As soon as I say go, you're going to hit play, and we're going to watch the movie together. We're going to commentate it. Chris Clark is going to scream. It's going to be great. You guys are going to love this, and we're going to do this in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, go.
A Shudder original.
Yo, I am ready.
I have snacks.
I do too, man.
I have snacks. I mean, like,
Kristen, you are a snack. Girl.
you're so nice.
Aw.
I love how this starts. Like they're legit just starting a Zoom call and stuff.
There's a
it's
lot
brilliant.
of movies that use technology, and like the technology they use, what you see on the screen is like so fake it doesn't exist.
Mhm.
And there are a couple things in here that are off because of dramatic license, but like this feels like legit technology.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And I love the behind the scenes of this. Like when you learn that they shot them all on like individual actual like cameras.
Yeah,
and then,
the
like,
edit,
superimposed it on the call screen.
like the
Yeah.
editing and
Really
graphics work, and this
smart.
is almost as good as Chris Clark's work.
Yeah, I mean Chris Clark is a legend.
He can't hear us.
No. If you can't hear us, I don't have to keep saying nice things about him, right?
I just say nice things about him because I genuinely like him.
I do too.
Sorry, Caroline. You're probably gonna die.
Spoilers.
I'm just assuming.
Like I even like that at the bottom of the screen you can see the waiting room. Gemma's
Yeah.
phoning Edward.
That's literally us during Zoom calls while we're waiting to make or play games and stuff.
It's true.
Oh my
Like
god,
this is literally us.
that popcorn is so buttery.
Freya, I'm not giving you any Cheez-Its.
Do you have microwave popcorn, PJ?
I do. I got some of the healthy popcorn. I made 3 bags of it though because I knew we were going to be here for a bit.
I just have this like
I saw that. I thought that was good too. But this is my big ass thing of popcorn for tonight because we're doing 2 movies. So
what happened? Nothing happened. What even happened?
you can't hear us. So
No, what happened? Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
no, the ball.
Fucking shit! Okay, it's just a fucking bowl. Wait, that's a crowbar.
Someone tell Chris it's too early to fix.
Unless
I can't deal with this.
yeah.
Oh, Brandy, that's okay. We understand. Cheez-Its are good though.
Yeah, they are. Even my dogs know.
I kind of have a crush on
Let me
Haley,
in
guys.
the-
I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
On who?
Haley, the lead.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Get her on front center mezzanine.
Poor Chris. Has anyone actually done like a real seance before? I'm very curious.
I have. I've hosted them myself too.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
I have not. I'm not a believer in
I've
the
also spent,
supernatural, so
Ample time catching up with ample time with Ouija boards.
All right.
oh my god, this is so relatable.
Right? Like, this has happened to us before on Zoom calls.
This is the most relatable thing I've ever seen.
And I appreciate that the filmmakers went to did all this sort of stuff because it feels so genuine.
Like every single Zoom call with my parents is exactly like that because I log in from 2 different devices in the same room. And you're like, one of you has to mute your phone and turn down your volume. Like, please.
Brandy says she's
So
not
relatable.
done one, by the way.
Come here.
So this really was shot during quarantine and everything, you guys. Like, that's what's pretty remarkable. All their names are their first names too of the
in
actors.
real life. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Like they're basically just playing themselves, which I kind of love.
R.I.P. Caroline.
I like that you're just assuming people are gonna die.
I
it is a horror
assume.
movie.
Well, okay. So Caroline is my sister's name. I assume because I have a connection to her already that she's about to die.
Oh, you haven't seen this one, Christian?
No,
This is her first time. She
No.
waited for tonight.
I did. I held out. It was very hard.
Was this
I
shot
just-
in the UK, Mike? No, I believe this was shot in New Zealand, right?
Mm,
Oh,
Or was it the UK? Let me look.
most of them were in the UK, yeah.
Okay. I couldn't remember.
I just assume in horror movies that everyone dies. That way, if someone lives, it's like, oh, what a nice surprise. Hi, baby. Poor Ash.
Is Ash okay?
Freya's eating all the Cheez-Its.
Oh, poor Ash.
I gotta switch laps. Go down. Come here, bud. Here you go.
Hi, Ash.
Oh my god.
This is exactly like our call.
I legitimately used Snap Camera to put on a scary face like that once, and it scared Chris. He yelped like he
He
does.
did.
I'm sorry.
Good times.
You can even tell which of the actresses had like a higher quality webcam.
Yeah.
Like she's definitely done some self-taping. Jenny.
Jenny.
This feels like such a real conversation that we'd all actually have during a Zoom call, though.
Oh, hey, Teddy.
I'm wondering to what extent there was a script and it was also sort of just improv to a
Right.
point. He is a nice, burly looking gentleman.
Yeah.
He actually kind of has like a Sean Sullivan feel to him.
Yeah, he looks
He really
a lot
does.
like the man bun and
Yep,
everything.
the beard. It's like Ginger Sully.
Oh, Ginger Sully. Well, he's almost Ginger.
twat nod is so funny.
Yes, give me a tour. Oh. Why would you have that in your house? Mm.
I always find that word interesting. I was actually talking about that word earlier because I watched. Yeah,
Not wrong.
I watched the new version of The Boys in the Band today.
Oh yeah, I saw that you were watching
And
that.
the original film by William Friedkin was pretty much the first major American film to say cunt.
Oh yeah.
But in England, that word is so much more widely used and accepted.
Well, it's like fuck. In England, that's like every other word they say.
Right.
But here,
Everyone's
every
so
other word
precious.
I say still. But you know, that's a personal choice.
Oh. Love it when a horror film introduces a music box. That's definitely not going to come and play later.
And the clown puppet.
I'm having a hard time not watching Chris, and like he looks so horrified right now.
Nothing is happening. It's just people talking.
I know, and yet he just look at him. He's clearly stressed out right now.
So creepy.
That's true.
Yeah, it's 100% Brandy.
They can be very stressful.
Ours usually just turn into drunken blunders.
Well, that's what tonight's gonna turn into, I'm sure. Soon.
Likely.
Yeah. I'm gonna kill my liver in just a little bit.
I'll probably get drinks before the next movie. I just
Same.
maybe I'll get some wine.
Oh, what a cute little camera.
I know. I love that she has a Polaroid camera.
Babies, there's no more
Happy
cheeses.
spookies, guys!
Happy,
Happy
spookies!
spookies! Cheers.
Cheers! I love the Beetlejuice cup. Mine's downstairs. I should have brought it upstairs for tonight.
Teletherapy?
Teletubby?
I wish I could have paid someone. I don't know who Chris lives with, if he lives alone, for someone just to like come in through his door right behind him right now.
Is your sister still? Oh, his sister, I think, still is
He
there.
can't
right?
hear us.
I know.
Chris, I know you can't hear us, but I'm telepathically telling you, don't forget to breathe, my friend.
Telepathy?
I'm really,
Telepathy? Telepathy?
I'm really kind of worried about Chris tonight, guys.
Yeah.
No one's worried about me, and this could go very poorly for me. I'm not sure.
I'm watching the film with closed captioning on,
Me
and I
too.
really like how in the wide shots where you see all the zoom windows, the caption is over the window of who's saying what.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so cool. Really?
I
gotta
think that's
turn
a
it
really,
on now.
really clever way to do it.
Now I gotta turn closed captioning on.
I always have closed caption on while we're doing our Zoom call.
Me too,
or
because I have the
our-
audio fairly low.
Me too. I didn't know that you could do seances over Zoom, by the way.
I'm not sure that you can. I thought the connection, the physical connection between people was what.
The physical connection. I mean, it's all. I mean, I don't really believe in it, so.
I don't either, but I thought that was the purpose.
I think if you have a strong emotional and mental connection, theoretically,
Yeah. All right, everyone, light your candles.
I should have had a candle here.
Light
I didn't think about it.
Now I have Rent in my head.
Yeah. Will you light my candle?
That wasn't an invitation to sing, PJ.
Oh.
Oh, won't you light my candle?
What was the name of the plane?
Yeah, because they're gonna keep taking shots every time she says it.
That's unfortunate.
Haley is me when I'm dealing with stuff, when I'm trying to get shit done and you guys are distracting me. And I'm like, please, can we just get through this so that we can have fun after?
No.
I love her,
Oh, go
her
ahead.
Scottish accent.
Me too.
Chris. I'm just really struggling. Oh,
I'm having a hard time watching the movie and not him, honestly.
I know. I have Mark Ellis texting me about horror stuff right now, and he's asking me to rank horror franchises and actresses and movies.
Oh, hey,
It's
PJ.
very-
You want to
That's
pick up that name you just dropped?
Mark Ellis, Mr. Baby Carrots.
Mm-hmm.
invite him in here to watch Chris Clark jump scares.
I send him videos of Chris Clark's jump scaring.
He's zen. He's in his happy place.
Yeah.
He's dreaming of meatloaf and baby oil. Oh.
Oh, Teddy, you're disrespecting the spirits.
I know. Well, so is his girlfriend that they all don't get along with, and then she just like cuts him off.
God, Teddy. We're part of the seance, by the way.
Oh, yeah,
Totally.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Mm. Mm.
Oh, yeah, Mike. We're all joining the seance.
We are.
Yes.
That's why we're doing this,
We're
right?
centering ourselves.
This is actually one of the best horror films where it actually makes you feel like you're a part of it, maybe because of the Zoom aspect. And we've gotten so used to it through quarantine. Like, I feel like I'm there.
Come to us, spirit.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, I love this. Brandy just posted this picture in the Discord of her literally watching us while watching the movie, and she has a candle.
Oh,
Oh,
That is
Brandy.
awesome.
The best.
Poor Chris right now, man.
My dogs are gonna jump scare me because they're both sitting under my feet.
This
The
is
first-
just the best.
First time I watched this, and I was on my big TV, and the sound was really loud, Oswald was freaking out.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it is.
This is all of you fucking around with shit you shouldn't be fucking with.
I would never.
Oh, yeah.
How dare you?
I would.
Insinuate.
I know all of you. You would do
Yes, we
this.
fucking heard it.
You. You don't know me.
Oh, I know you. Just spilled water on myself.
That's okay.
Right.
It's just water.
We're Chris right now.
I love that the
Yeah, that's like the seance lady just walks away from an open connection to the astral plane. A real
Yeah.
medium would
'Cause
not do
there's
that.
there's someone at her door with Chinese food.
Yeah, they would not do that.
I'm getting annoyed too.
Is she coming back, Chris? Do we know? Is she coming back? He can't hear us.
Oh, poor Chris.
Oh, he's in for it. Let me tell you guys.
Yeah. Look at him. I feel so bad.
Chris.
He is a willing participant.
I
Okay,
know.
it's like he was not coerced to participate.
Come on, median lady. Get the heck back in the seance. Don't open a session when you're waiting on Chinese food. What a bad idea.
Not the best.
I cannot. The seance lady is the worst. Oh. Don't.
What happened?
I think something moved too quick for him. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
Oh no. The greasy strangler? No, definitely not the right movie to call out in this situation.
Candyman.
Oh man, I really want to see the new Candyman.
Oh, it'll be worth the wait.
You
I'm
only
sure.
need to say
Oh,
it
I
3
know.
more times and you can see him right now.
That's true.
The Ripper? Yeah. Did Jack from school like to choke you?
Did he die in an autoerotic asphyxiation accident?
Who is he? Carradine?
Wasn't that David who did that?
Yeah, that was David Carradine.
Jesus. Oh, Brandy almost drank her candle instead of her wine. Brandy is
would've
like
been
the true
bad.
champion. What?
I love
Her
Brandy.
connection's gone. That's not good. She didn't close the seance. That's a big no-no. You have to close the seance. Oh, it was a joke. Of course it was.
I hate her.
Yeah, she's the worst, and she is the
The
reason.
first to die?
She's the reason that stuff like this happens to people. Like, she's just screwing around, being awful.
I'm just going to guess that she's the first to.
Gemma.
Good. Everyone go pee. Also go pee since we're a part of this. Okay. Oh, the candle went out. Chris!
This is pretty suspenseful.
It really is. I think that this has got like such a great build. Savage is so good at building tension and like character work and stuff. Oh, it's just like, no, get back here.
Whatever you do, never say "I'll be right back."
Yeah, okay,
Unless
guys,
you're
I'm
Arnold
just gonna-
Schwarzenegger.
I'll be right back, guys.
Unless you're Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh,
I'll be
yeah,
right
that's-
back.
Oh, Chris.
She needs to stop. She is
She
not a
does.
good person.
No, I don't care for her.
Their connection to the astral plane was not closed, so her mocking the potential spirits that are in their
The thing that they
Rooms
told
again.
them not do. Remember, like Haley was like, "Take
Yeah.
this serious. Don't fuck
Yeah.
around." See? Yeah, that's right. Fuck off, Gemma.
Yeah, Gemma. What kind of name is Gemma anyway?
A British one?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Whoa. Oh.
I'm just gonna eat my pop.
How did she do that? What do you mean? Quit fucking around.
No, you don't keep
Nope.
going.
Close the connection.
I would keep going, for the record.
I would not.
Kristen, you and I would survive this because we would have closed the connection.
But I never would have joked around to begin with, so it would have been
Well,
legitimate.
I
It
wouldn't
would have been
either. My dogs are so upset.
About the movie or about your Cheez-Its?
Both. The
Fair.
Cheez-Its are gone.
Mm.
I'll have to get more after this movie ends.
I can't stop eating the popcorn because I'm just so into this.
No, take the thing off the screen. I don't want to look at your settings. Something bad's gonna happen.
Apparently, Oswald's very concerned over Chris's screams.
The settings thing is like, don't go in that room. Don't open your settings.
You don't really want to hear other things, do you?
No.
Oh, boy. Here we go, y'all.
It begins.
Like, this movie is like quick, man. They get
Well-
right to it. There is
Less
no
than an
fucking
hour
around.
long, so it's just
Yeah.
a non-stop.
Oh my god.
Caroline, I feel bad for you too.
Right? Mike says he feels bad for Caroline too. She looks terrified. She kind of looks like Chris Clark right now.
A little bit.
Chris, I didn't realize Chris is wearing his Scary Movie Squad shirt right now, so every time he pulls it up, it says "scary" right across his chest.
Oh God, I think this was in the trailer. I shouldn't have watched any of the trailers for this.
No, I tried to tell everyone not to.
I didn't watch a trailer before I watched the film. I just knew it was a Zoom horror movie.
Yeah.
I usually don't watch trailers, so I don't know why I watched the trailer for this one.
You didn't watch the one for Haunt, right?
No.
Okay.
Wait, I thought you've seen Haunt.
Oh,
No.
she hasn't.
No.
Yeah.
I watched Hellfest. I watched part of Hunt, and then we decided we were going to do it during this watch along, and so I stopped watching it so I could
Got
watch it. I do the first half.
I'm
of it,
honestly
I
finding
really loved.
Chris's screams more startling right now than the movie.
No, 100%.
It's because I never know what he's going to scream at.
Right.
It's like we could like flash a bright light at his screen, and he would probably freak out at it.
He left the room.
Oh no!
Oh no, he's coming back.
This is like Watch Us, Watch Chris.
I know. Poor Chris.
I'm not laughing. I'm not insensitive. I'm not
Wait.
laughing.
They have like endangered the people they live with too.
Yeah.
No, that old man, that sweet old man.
Mhm.
Don't let that sweet old man die. Is Teddy gonna end up dead too because he was there when they were opening the connection?
I will say this. One thing I would never ever do if I was in any sort of horror movie situation is go into the attic.
Go into
No.
the attic.
Never.
Who are these people going in their attic?
They're girls on a Zoom call who think that this is the right thing to do.
No one goes. I don't even go in my attic if it's not a haunted house.
Right? If I don't even hear things, I don't go in the attic, period.
No.
Then again, it's hard to really say what we would do in extreme situations.
I would never go in my attic. 0%.
I don't have an attic. I live in an apartment.
I don't have an attic. But if I had one in this house, I wouldn't go in it. I had one in my last house, and I never went in that, so...
I went into the attic at my parents' house on a Zoom call and scared the heck out of PJ.
Yep. You certainly did.
Brandy says shrug. I'd totally go in the attic.
It's fine. There's always one.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Brandy.
We love you,
We
Brandy.
love you.
She died as she lived, taking risks.
Yeah, Steven
Drinking
says that he was
candles
more
to the
scared
wine.
of the basement than the attic. That's fair.
Basements are pretty scary.
When I was a kid, I was scared of the bathroom.
Ooh, the bottom
Because
of
of-
our stairs where we had this creepy little boy statue.
I was
Ooh,
scared of the bathroom because of Zeke the plumber from Salute Your Shorts,
That's fair.
Oh, yeah.
which still to this day is the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life.
That's fair. Okay.
Sorry. It is what it is.
There's a lot of things that could happen right now. And the fact that I don't know what it is really not
That's
okay.
better, Mike. Don't go into the attic. Don't do it.
So Caroline is the first to die and not stupid Gemma? How dare they? Unless
I'm already
she's
on edge from attics this year because of the excellent scene in The Invisible Man.
Oh yeah, dude. The Invisible Man had a great scene involved.
That whole movie is still just fantastic. But
Man, this is just like.
I don't.
Oh,
they're gone. They're gone.
she didn't see it.
I know. Yeah, Gemma, you did see something. This is your fault.
Not gonna lie, those legs gave chills on the back of my neck.
I don't know. Thank you. That is like all the stupid hidden ghosts in Hill House. Like,
Right.
Oh my god, I can't wait for the new season, October
me
9th.
too.
Why
I'm so
Manor?
excited. Papa Flanagan can do no wrong.
Indeed. We might do a Doctor Sleep
the fuck?
watch along. Just
Ooh,
saying.
I love it. Yes,
Oh.
please. Director's cut or
Mhm.
bus.
Exactly.
Max and I can talk about our one true love, Ian McGregor.
For hours.
Hours. All of us.
Okay.
Oh God.
I will say this: you get to see Matt Bomer's penis in The Boys in the Band,
Ooh.
very briefly.
Okay,
But-
wait. She's
Can't go a stream without talking about penises.
Sorry, guys. Any horror
Okay,
movie
this is a bad idea.
any horror movie that
Don't do this.
uses a flash like this always freaks me out,
I know.
especially with
Like
the sound, like Saw.
the great movie Polaroid.
Mm-hmm. I think this is such a brilliant move, though. Savage builds up so much tension doing this, especially every time she's looking at the picture to see if there's anything there.
You gotta sit there and wait for it to develop, like, ugh. And there could be something right behind the stinking picture. My dogs are so mad. They're like, would you just settle the fuck down, Mom? I'm like, no, I can't. How is it going?
Mhm.
Close the connection.
No.
Not good.
Not like this.
0% good.
It is all Gemma's fault.
Yeah. How have they not all turned their lights on by now?
Yeah, that's also accurate.
That's a good point.
No, because Gemma's fucking around and didn't
Yeah,
actually
Gemma's
do
an
it.
Asshole.
Yeah, Gemma. Is it Jack?
Yeah, Gemma.
God.
Piece of-
God damn it, Gemma.
Jack's not real. Yeah. She put a face on something. Yeah, no shit.
Gemma, you are the worst.
Chris did not like the idea of a false spirit. He was like,
Anything. Look what you started, Gemma.
Demons and Satan. That's what's going to come through.
Fucking Gemma. The whole chat is turning on Gemma already.
she deserves it.
She's the worst.
She deserves it.
Great actress, by the way. Not Gemma the
Oh, yeah, no.
Gemma the
Yeah,
bear.
yeah.
Terrific. I like her glasses a lot.
Great.
Nice
Her-
hoodie, too. The hoodie looks
I was just going to say I like that hoodie.
Yeah.
Her whole aesthetic is good. She's just dumb.
Yeah.
And mean and fucked it all up for everybody.
No, let's not knock, actually.
No knocking.
No. No.
In what world is that?
That's great. He's not great.
In what world is that great?
He's the opposite of great.
Great Scott. It's a spirit here.
It's gonna say no.
Oh my god.
Oh, now Gemma's taking this serious and wants to make sure that they call her back.
We should make T-shirts that say, "It's
No,
all
no,
your
wait.
fault, Gemma."
We should.
But don't worry, Gemma. It's great.
Great.
Correct.
Yes, you tell her. Oh my god. Something's about to happen.
I just...
Oh my mother of God.
I just feel for them. I really do.
Bless you.
The jump scare sneeze.
Even though you don't get a lot of time getting to know them, in the very short time you spend with them, you care for the characters.
Yeah. And you also feel like you know them.
Mhm.
Like, I feel like they're people that I've hung out with in the past.
I really feel bad for Caroline.
Right? Poor Caroline, man. Gemma's laughing about it still. Like, what
I think it's nervous laughter at this point.
Yes, yeah. That's a normal
Like,
thing.
we survived. We made it.
It's a nervous tick. That's pretty standard.
I think Regina's my favorite.
Well, I'm sorry, Max. Regina just stepped away, which is never a good sign. Sweet Caroline, please don't die. No, don't walk away.
Except for Gemma. That's true. Except for Gemma.
No, Caroline, come back.
Oh. Yeah, and like Teddy, did he get off easy in all this? Come on.
Did he?
I guess
I don't
being
know.
having an awful girlfriend is. That's not good. Okay.
Chris
I thought
got
it
scared
was
by her hair.
I thought it was a thing.
Brandy, that's a great question. What happened to the boyfriend? Please don't die, Caroline.
Okay, don't.
I would not start getting off of a Zoom call if all this
You
started happening.
can't.
solidarity
Yes.
together.
Something's about to. No, Caroline. No, Caroline. I don't like it.
Hello?
That didn't look like her laptop fell.
Why is the light moving?
That thing is so weird.
Fuck shit.
That thing is freaky as hell.
I know. It just, it's so creepy. This is a great effect, by the way.
Mhm. Really cool.
No. Why would you do that?
Chris must be about half a second behind from us.
Yeah. It's what he's saying. He's hiding in a corner. Oh,
Okay, this is so cool too. This effect, I think it's so smart.
Yeah. Savage is such a great director. What if
I can't wait to.
salt. Get some salt.
Cannot wait. Haven't you watched
And-
Supernatural?
Yeah, get some fucking salt.
Think-
Get a circle.
what
and
would the
hide it.
Winchester?
Get some
What would the Winchesters do?
Get some salt.
is Chris okay? No,
No.
Chris is not.
No.
Mike, I don't like this.
I love it.
Come on, guys. Watch some pop culture things and
I know,
learn
man.
how to protect yourself from spirits.
Drop one of those pentagram thingies on the floor and stand it.
Whoa.
Oh my fucking god!
What just happened? Chris is breathing. And then Brandy says, so we're ending this Zoom seance?
I'm down.
Yes.
No
Oh,
problem.
Regina's gonna come back and all like,
The light.
no. No, your oven. No, your oven. Get out of the house.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh,
Regina, no.
Oh,
How is Gemma still alive? Oh. Wait. Caroline.
oh. Oh God. Oh,
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
oh God.
Gemma, this is all your fault.
It is. It legitimately is. Oh, poor Caroline. She did not deserve that.
Oh,
Wait, Gemma, this is all your excuse me. Oh, Gemma is like.
Yeah, Gemma's the worst. She's trying to blame everyone else for it now.
Who does that remind me of?
I love to see, not Regina, poor Caroline. Everyone's rallying around different people right now.
No one likes Gemma.
Yeah, except Gemma.
Oh no, Haley. Oh no, Haley.
Yeah, I'm not a. I like Haley. I don't want Haley to get hurt.
She's got to social distance herself from her spirit.
Well, remember, she's in the same building as, or same area as
Caroline.
No,
yeah,
Haley.
that's true.
She lives like a block from Jamie.
Because she threw the rocks and stuff at her window.
Haley. I
Yeah,
don't know, I said
she's
Jamie,
gonna go
Haley.
over there to Haley's house. Yeah. Okay.
100%. Put the mask over your nose. That is correct.
Well, she's still inside.
She's a little panicked. No, Teddy. Oh no, Teddy, you gotta get the F out of here. Come on, man.
Yeah, Teddy, this is not funny.
Teddy, you gotta get out of here, man. It's not a good time to be on the call, Teddy.
Teddy, what are you doing?
Teddy, no. Teddy, no.
Let's be fair, Sean would do that shit too.
Yes, he would. Read the room, Teddy.
Teddy, no. Dead, Teddy, no.
Why did he just call them fat bitches? It's so mean, Teddy.
No, Teddy.
Oh my god.
Dude, he comes right back into all this shit, and it's right back to it.
Oh,
I love that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I love that that no one's paying for Zoom, so they're on that time version of it.
Even though it's a little off from real time, it's still very clever.
yeah, no. No, Teddy, no, Teddy. Yeah, Teddy,
Teddy, you should have stayed off, dude.
you would
I
have
know.
been fine, Teddy.
Teddy could have survived all of this.
Mm. So scary.
What?
Yeah.
Oof. Oh god.
What a great practical effect, though.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I like how Emma is alive because she utilized the hide under the covers method.
Hey, it worked.
that
Okay.
children learn.
It works.
Yeah. It's worked so far. Teddy, something bad's gonna happen to poor Teddy.
I really wanted Teddy to survive.
His
I
girlfriend
like
just died.
Teddy. No, poor. Our Sean Sullivan proxy. Don't let him die. Ooh, there's sounds. I don't like it.
Oh my
No,
god.
why are there
Mistake.
sounds now?
Right,
No.
Mike? This
Yeah,
I
I mean, what they accomplished is just
No,
remarkable.
no.
Fucking music box. You knew it had to come back. Goddamn Chekhov's music box.
No, I don't.
This is so much fun, you guys. I'm having so much fun.
I'm loving this so much. I hope you guys are having as much fun
I
as we
like
are.
it.
Oh,
So
Teddy.
fucking creepy.
Oh, Teddy. Oh, Teddy. My guy.
Zippo lighter, man.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Oh. No, is that a pumpkin? It's a music box. I thought it was a pumpkin. I was excited because pumpkins are great.
Pumpkins don't normally kill you unless it's Pumpkinhead.
She's the only one left?
Well, no, Gemma's around somewhere too.
That's true. No! No!
Brutal.
Yeah.
He's not even dead. He's burning alive. Oh, no!
Oh, God. Brutal.
What a brilliant kill, though.
Oh, my God. No! No!
Brutal. Oh, man.
No.
Yeah, I do like it more than Unfriended, Brandy.
I do like
I
Unfriended.
like Unfriended, though.
But this just so efficient. And other movies like this, Searching is really darn good.
Yeah,
Not
Searching.
scary, but it uses
No, Emma.
similar-
No, Emma.
Using a computer and things like that to tell its
No.
story.
No,
Yeah.
Emma. I can't tell if that was my Discord or her Discord. What is happening? Is the blanket eating her?
Can you imagine? Ah,
Get back in the blanket! It was your only protection!
the blanket has salt in it from when she was eating
She's
eating-
sweat.
French fries on her bed.
Yeah.
Now they're stuffed on the blanket.
Never wash your sheets, because all the sweat, the salt in your sweat, will keep demons and ghosts
Mhm.
away.
I just
Although that's kind of gross.
I
but
wouldn't
yeah.
have left from under the blanket, man.
No,
I'd close the door and go
mean-
back under the
Oh
blanket.
my god, go back.
I
in the
wouldn't
blanket,
touch
baby.
I wouldn't touch the door.
No, 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 no.
Like,
no.
don't do this. Don't
No,
mess with it.
No, 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 no. Why would you
Ah.
do that?
That's so effective, though.
It is.
So
It's
good.
so good.
It kind of reminds me of Halloween when Michael comes in the sheet.
Oh,
Oh God! Look at that bunny rabbit.
man.
Oh my god.
This movie is fast, efficient, does everything
Oh, poor Caroline.
you want
no.
from like a good horror film so fast.
God damn it, Gemma.
Yeah, Gemma, this is all your fault.
Piece
You can say it, Kristen. You can call her a piece of shit.
It's great. It's great. Everything's
of
great.
Jeez. How is she the only one alive right now? I just can't really.
She does have it over her nose now, though. Credit where credit's due.
Like, look what you've done, Gemma.
Oh, Teddy went away.
Oh no, poor Teddy.
Now,
Hi,
Haley.
Caroline.
Oh, Caroline.
Bye, Regina.
R.I.P. Regina. R.I.P. Emma.
Hi, Emma.
Okay, I mean that was a fitting end to her smacked over the head by a glass bottle.
Did not
Dead.
laugh.
She didn't deserve a cool death, honestly.
I don't think she's dead yet.
Fine, but if that was it, I would have laughed.
Yeah, Chris is about a half second behind her, so.
Yeah, you should be upset. What have you done?
Right?
Yeah, okay. That's gonna help.
Well,
Dude,
you know,
right, Mike?
sorry.
Bravo, Savage. Bravo. Indeed, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous how talented he is as a filmmaker, and this is like a Zoom movie.
This is so just really intelligent.
Yeah.
How to make a film in a bad situation.
Yep.
And so creative and like just really well done. Honestly, I've not been like I have not jumped like this during a movie in a very long time.
That's
And
what I was saying,
It
man.
holds up too. Like this is my second time, and it's
Me
still
too.
effective and efficient. And I'm not jumping like I was the first time, but it's still very creepy.
It still gets under my skin in like all the
Oh,
right
yeah.
ways.
Oh yeah.
You know, I like that even the spirit didn't like Gemma, and it was just like throw a bottle at her head.
This is your
It's
fault.
like, bitch.
This was your fault, Gemma. Threw a bottle at her head.
Jesus. It's basically what? Oh, okay. Hi, Haley. But is it really Haley? Is she possessed?
I like their little like arm bump.
The chair, though. God, it just ratchets the tension up in every right way. Like the lighting, everything.
Here we go with the goddamn camera again. 58,
Oh, no. There's
57.
only 57 seconds.
I didn't realize the timer was up there the first time I saw this. Holy crap.
Yep.
That is an awful, like, that is like the worst.
Talk about adding to the tension. Like, you know,
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, because you're just waiting. You're watching the timer and you're like, oh my God, this is like the timer to doom. I hate it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
God. Every time she takes a photo.
Like, you know something's about to happen.
20 seconds, y'all.
I just wouldn't do that, man. Like, I don't know.
10 seconds, y'all.
I would just run.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, man. What a great movie. So, guys, that was Rob Savage's 2020 horror film on Shudder.
I love that these are the credits, by the way.
Yeah, literally the friends list. And oh my God, what an intelligently made movie. Chris Clark, can you hear us yet? Kristen, that last jump scare got you real good.
I know, it's so stupid.
I'm going to start with you real quick, Max. Obviously, you and I were the only two here who had seen this coming into this. What did you think, man? Like, coming onto this one, did you have a good time revisiting it?
Yeah, I think it's really just so good. I think it's intelligently made. I think it's efficient and effective. I think it ratchets up the tension really well. As Mike was saying, like the practical effects and production design and sound design they did, considering it was all shot separately during quarantine, like in the heart of it. Like this was made in like April, over like a couple weeks. It's just remarkable. And I really think it's one of these scarier movies we've seen in some time.
I agree with you. I think it really plays in our fear of like technology and stuff too in all the right ways, right? Because oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think the fact that you're watching a Zoom call, which is something we're all used to now, it makes it so relevant and relatable. You feel like you're in there.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that it rightfully plays on our fear of technology, but in a supernatural way, which is very cool. Like it flips it on its head where we're not just scared of the technology, but what the technology can do. Chris Clark, you've just come back to us from the other side. How are you feeling?
That was really good. Like, it had me on the edge of my seat. I got jumped over.
Edge of your seat? You were out of your seat for half the movie.
Oh, shit. I forgot you guys could see, but yeah. Yeah, I'm so sorry if that ruined the movie for you guys. But
No,
I was just enthralled in it. It was really fun. I loved it. I just was focused. Yeah, and the one scene where her head gets bashed into the screen was badass.
Yeah, that's so. Oh man.
I want you to know that chat kept asking about how you were doing while it was going, and they're like, "Is Chris okay?" And the rest of the chat was like, "No, Chris is not okay."
I'm not. I wasn't. But I mean, it was fun. It was fun though. I enjoy. I can't wait for Haunt. Oh my God.
Yeah, so I'm really glad that we got to do this. Kristen, this was your first time watching it as well. It really got you there. How are you feeling?
No, but like my heart is still racing. I'm like feeling my pulse because I am like really not okay.
Yeah.
It was good though. I'm hoping you enjoyed it.
It was very good. I have not been that scared by a movie in a long time. And I'm actually like really looking forward to rewatching this. Like I don't like rewatching horror movies all the time, and I probably will rewatch this one with John.
He has to watch it. Yes, he has to watch it. And I have to say, man, like just watching this again made me appreciate so much more everything that Rob Savage was able to accomplish with it. Like he's just so goddamn talented and it works so well. And again, he did this in the middle of quarantine. Like talk about making a bad situation and making good out of it.
Yeah, and they filmed
Seriously.
everyone separately
Mhm.
and then edited it all together, which I can't imagine would be that easy.
No.
Had to make it
No.
flow and make it work. It's just remarkable what they did. I think it's so well done.
I mean, you talk about making lemonade out of lemons. I mean, this is one of the worst situations in living memory.
Well, we did
This
get
whole isolation business,
absolutely, and we did just get a Streamlabs donation from one Mr. Michael K. He said, "Don't have enough time to write a full letterbox review, but man, this movie rocks. Rob Savage is definitely a director I'm keeping my eye on after this. If this is what we can accomplish what he can accomplish over Zoom, I can't wait to see what he does on a larger scale."
I mean, he's not wrong.
Yeah.
Like you talk about movies that take chances and that try and reinvent the way that we see filmmaking, and this absolutely has to be on that list of movies that really changes how we view the art of filmmaking, because there have been movies like this before, but I feel like this is like the best version of that movie that we've ever had.
Yeah, and I'm honestly kind of dreading what's inevitably going to be like quarantine movies or movies about the coronavirus. But if they can use the circumstances like this as just like the context, and then have other things happening, like the whole corona, social distancing, masks, etc., added a little extra layer to this.
Yeah.
That made it even creepier.
Yeah. Well, I'm really glad we did this, but guys, this isn't the end. This was just the first film of tonight on our Shudder double feature.
This movie is not as jump scary as.
Thank Christ.
I know. I am so excited that we are going to be watching the 2019 film Haunt next. But first, we're going to go take a quick break so everyone can walk around a little bit, get their feelings together. Chris is going to need. Yeah, I'm going to go get some alcohol. Chris is probably going to get some
so
pizza.
Sorry. Yeah.
No, don't apologize, dude. You made it even better. And if you aren't sticking around for the second movie, once again, we just want to shout out our Patreon producers, Brandy Parker from our gold tier, the ruby tier producers, Brandon Buckingham, Kale the youth critic, Stephen White, Ferris Muthana, Michael K, and Bador. Thank you guys again for all your support. But we will hope you guys will still be here in about 5 minutes when we come back to watch Shudder's Haunt. See you guys on the next side.
about this character is how he presented versus how he acts backstage. Because he does that perfect 70s rock thing where he's so butch. Like, his name is Beef, right? He's butch.
The thing that I love about Beef so much is that I know that guy. Like, I know that guy. I've done tours with that guy. And I love the fact that as he's trying to leave, because he's like, this place is haunted, I am out of here. He's like trying to run away. And he's like, I'm going to Ohio or wherever. And you're like, of course you're from the Midwest, sweetie. Of course you
really
are.
The definition of like, let's get back up there. Now I'm coming. Like, this song is so good. Like, this song is when I think of Phantom of the Paradise, when I think of the lyrics and like why I love the soundtracks. Probably the hell of it is the song that comes on. Like, though your future or though your music lingers on, all of us are glad you're gone.
It's very iconic. It's phenomenal. It's fun. It's really fun to listen to. And also, this was also on the Partridge Family. This.
What?
It was. He performed this on the Partridge Family or whatever the.
No. It was the Brady Bunch Variety Hour.
The Brady Bunch Variety Hour.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's great. Hey, look, should I continue with the introduction now?
Don't ever touch my body.
Good for nothing, bed in bed. Nobody likes you, better off dead. Goodbye, goodbye. We've all come to say goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
I would normally not advocate for anything this kind of shady, but if you go on the torrents or the dark web, as it were, and look for the Dr. Saperstein edit of Phantom of the Paradise, it has integrated all of these inserts of the movie. The record label was not Death. The record label was supposed to be Swan Song.
Well, everyone, we're back. I hope you guys are having a great time tonight. I know we are. We just finished watching Rob Savage's Host, which was quite the evening. Once again, I am your host, PJ Campbell. I'm happy to be joined by so many of my favorite people in the entire world. Hi, everyone. How are you guys feeling?
Nervous again.
I'm honestly still upset.
I saw this in the chat. We had Steven who said I was a little nervous leaving my room right now.
Yeah.
Definitely keeping an eye on my dining room chairs. You know, so not
like I can see out in my backyard right now, and it's
it is spooky looking, and I am excited now because this next film we're about to watch, maybe not nearly as spooky, but still as good time, is going to be Haunt by Beck and Woods. Real quick, Maxwell, can you take over for this real quick? I've got some growling doggos here at the bottom, or Kristen or Claire.
Yeah, we're gonna watch Haunt. It's a great movie that Prime has told me I watched all of, but I don't remember finishing it. So,
Haunt. Can everyone hear me? Okay, so Haunt is written and directed by Scott Beck and Brian Woods, who also wrote A Quiet Place. So they are starting to make a real name for themselves in horror. They have a new movie coming out called 50 States of Fright, which is supposed to come... Oh, no, excuse me. That's a Quibi show. I don't care about that. They are working on a movie called 65.
Yeah. I'm very excited.
Probably,
honestly, after I learned that they were the ones who wrote A Quiet Place, I was very excited to watch this movie apparently again. Even though I don't actually, I thought I had stopped this movie halfway, but Prime is saying I watched all of it. So, yeah.
I'm a huge fan of slashers, and I think we rarely get any slashers anymore, let alone good ones. You know, they were obviously hugely popular in the 90s and early 2000s, thanks to Scream. And they're pretty rare. And, you know, this didn't have a huge theatrical release, sadly. It played some festivals and then pretty much went to Shudder. But I would argue this is one of, if not the best slasher film we've gotten in a long time.
Yes.
And it also takes place on Halloween, which I love. Any movie that takes place on Halloween gets a little extra
the thing
little
I like
points
about
for me.
This movie is that it kind of goes back to those, like, earlier slasher movies where there's enough camp in there to kind of like really invest you in all aspects of it. And I feel like a lot of slasher movies of like the 2000s and the 2010s were very serious.
Yeah, and I also
they were like
don't think
serious
it's a-
business, and you kind of need a little bit of camp in your slasher movies.
Yeah, you do. And I don't think it's a spoiler to say that a slasher movie has a final girl, and I think the final girl here is awesome. But PJ, now that you're back, what's that shirt you got there?
I'm actually wearing my Cavity Colors Haunt t-shirt. It's a long sleeve shirt, actually, that I love very much. And if you've seen the movie, you might know that it's important to decide, are you safe or are you not safe? And I'm super excited.
Interesting you're wearing that shirt, because I am wearing the short sleeve version.
Oh my God, are we twins tonight? Look at that. It's almost like we planned this.
Chris, are we twins?
We are. I'm the cookies and cream one, and you're the cherry one. Yeah.
Although
God,
Kristen and I are actually the twins.
yeah,
you guys
Max
are the
and I are
twins.
real twins,
Um,
but not really.
and
Yeah.
to Mike K's point, definitely has stuff in common with Hellfest. I would say the big difference between the movies is this is a little grungier, a little more low-key, which also allows it to be a little creepier, I think.
I think
I agree.
the other thing too is like Beck and Woods made a film that is much more contained. Hellfest is a much bigger movie altogether.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And you'll kind of see that as we go into it. I really love this film. I'm really glad that Shudder picked it up, because I heard you saying it definitely played some festivals and stuff, but it didn't have a very big run.
No.
But it's finding a life now thanks to Shudder, which I really appreciate. And I'm hoping that you guys are going to fall in love with this movie in the same way that Maxwell and I have and Kristen has. This movie is awesome.
And Liz loved it too.
And Liz loves it too. Yes. Like, this movie is really fantastic. I'm excited to jump into it. Are you guys ready?
I mean, I wasn't born ready. I hated horror movies until 3 years ago, but I was reborn 3 years ago, ready for horror movies.
Well, with that, guys, we're going to do what I just did a couple minutes ago, or about an hour ago. I'm going to count us down from 5. As soon as I say go, you're going to hit play. We're going to all watch Haunt together. Chris, are you going to be okay down there?
Yeah, I'm just going to join with you guys on the conversation with this one, because it's a slasher movie, so I'd be interested to hear what you guys have to say.
Cool.
Awesome.
I
Well,
can't
with
wait.
that, guys, yeah, I can't wait. Let's do this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go.
Yeah, I've never seen it, so I'm probably not going to really have much commentary, but it'll be fun to watch this.
Yeah, I'm excited. We got Liz watching. We got
Yeah,
Brandy.
Brandy loves it too. She said she watched it the day they released it.
We got Michael K.
That's true.
I got wine. That's very important.
I got wine as well.
Did that just say this is produced by
hard
Nickelback?
cider.
Nickelback was the company, not the band.
Oh, okay.
Look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. Can you imagine?
I just love the way it already sets everything up. I think it's
Yeah.
so brilliant in its staging of what we're seeing.
It almost looks like a porg.
It does a little bit.
I had to turn down the volume because this is already much louder than Host was.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Host didn't have.
I think
any
Host Host might have been completely shot in OBS.
Probably was.
Yeah.
It's quite possible.
Yeah, I
They
think
should
this is
hire
already such an effective, like, setting the scene sort of thing.
Oh, I forgot how much I really enjoyed that title card, because it's like perfectly
So
in
good.
the middle of that string, and that just like hits.
It's
things.
very aesthetically satisfying.
Yeah.
I heard
It's
that
like,
this is
oh
supposed
man, you really got my OCD in a good place.
to. I think this is supposed to go into theaters this October with the absence of everything else. I think they're bringing this to theaters. I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's if they are, that's fantastic. Because
Yeah.
I love that they placed it in Illinois as kind of like a callback to Halloween.
I mean, they have to. Theaters have to bring stuff like this there because there's nothing else to count. I think this looks like it would be perfect for it.
I thought this movie was produced by Nickelback, not Smashing Pumpkins.
Well done.
That was good.
All right, I'm leaving.
You could say that was a very pumpkin spice.
No, Chris, that didn't work. Sorry.
That didn't work. But you know what? Yeah, no.
Oh, he looks like a douchebag. Good
Man.
choice.
I always
not-
appreciate when there's a horror film within a horror film, like they're watching spooky things, and it sets up the fact that they, like us, also like scary things.
Mm-hmm.
That's Night of the Living Dead, right?
Yes.
They're coming to get you, Barbara. The absolute classic that is Night of the Living Dead.
Mm-hmm.
Not wrong.
Alcoholics.
Yeah. I'm drinking wine that doesn't make me an alcoholic.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm drinking hard cider. It doesn't make me an alcoholic.
I really like Katie Stevens. I think she's such a great lead for this film. She's so likable. And she definitely reminds me of some of the great final girls and like Scream Queens.
The funny thing is, she was got her start on American Idol.
Did she really?
She got 8th place in season 9.
I had no idea about that.
It's funny how a lot of the people who didn't win and ended up doing very well for themselves.
Yeah. I would argue that because the winners have such strict contracts,
Oh my god, they do.
even some of the 2nd and 3rd place people have done incredibly well because they weren't restricted to what they could do.
Yeah. They only are contracted for one album, but that one album, if it's
Can set
not
the whole
very
scene up
good,
with their
can
careers.
literally break your entire career.
Yeah, the name Harper is great. Oh, what's going on, Dean Morgan? It's good to see you, man.
What's up? We just talked about Supernatural. You missed it.
We talked about American Idol last week, if I remember correctly. I don't know if it was about her or not, but we definitely did talk about American Idol and the success.
I love that they're saying Happy Halloween.
Yeah.
We're at the club, guys. I've never been to a club on Halloween. Is this typical
I've definitely been to a club or two, but it's not something I ever like went out of my way to do.
Yeah, no, me neither.
It's not the PJ
finding
scene.
corners to hide in.
Yeah.
If there aren't pets at a party, I don't want to be there.
Which host are we watching, Dean? There's so many. We watched the Rob Savage 2020 Shudder film host.
And now we're watching Haunt.
Yes, Haunt. Correct.
You're a little behind. It's okay. We can catch you up.
Haunt just started.
Yeah.
Brandy, I'm with you. A dive bar over a club almost any day of the week.
Absolutely.
Becoming like my favorite person.
Which one?
Brandy.
I know, right? I like Brandy. We should hang out with Brandy more often, obviously.
Like Brandy knows what she's talking about.
Me neither.
Me either.
No, none of us get out much anymore.
Haunt is a clown movie. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. It's not really a clown movie.
Yeah, kind of is, though.
It's not like it.
Yes. Brandy gets it.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
geez.
So this dude right here, he's in like Transformers and a bunch of other stuff. He's been like, what a weird, like, such a small character actor.
Isn't he in that movie called College?
I believe so, actually.
Like this guy is just in like everything.
Yeah. He kind of reminds me of Ryan Reynolds, if I'm honest.
He was
Yeah,
also
like,
on
Yeah,
iZombie.
body Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, he was an iZombie. That's a good pull.
Oh, he played Billy Black in Tenacious D in The Pick of Destiny.
Ooh.
Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny is fantastic.
Can we do a watch along with that?
Oh,
sometime?
apparently he's
Yeah.
in The Matrix 4.
Is he really?
Ooh.
That's what his
Can we do a watch
Wikipedia
along with
says.
that?
Well, good for him.
Not done yet.
Yeah, he's young Jack in the intro to Kickapoo, right?
No, young Jack in Kickapoo is actually Barry Goldberg from the Goldbergs.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I learned that recently. That shot right there.
The use of color theory in this movie, I remember, is really good. Like, I love when a movie like just really, really utilizes color theory very, very well.
Yeah. The guy
That's
sounds
really-
like Kaiser. That's a good point.
That's really creepy.
And then like the sign in the background, there's like things that are red to draw your attention to them, and
Yeah.
he does it a lot in his movies. But like the sign in the background is like one of the only red things after he, the creepy person leaves, and it's a clown sign, which is just like really like, it's like, man,
Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
They're laying the story out for you.
How gory is this?
Medium.
Medium? Okay.
I think that Beck and Woods are really great at world building and doing stuff like that, because you even saw it in A Quiet Place. Obviously, John Krasinski directed that one, but like the writing was also there. They're really good at laying everything out you need. Like this is so good too. Like the shots of when they're talking and you're seeing flashes of what might be her past.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
It's funny, this movie started really loud and now it's so quiet.
Well, quieter scenes. It's not a power drill and stuff.
Well, I mean, I expect your talking to be as loud as your power drills.
Fair.
Me too. There's someone stalking you. You should probably stay.
I haven't been to a haunted corn maze in a while. I need to do
The
that.
last time I went, I was in cross country and it was a race through a haunted corn maze, and
Oh,
I
God.
lost my shit.
I would lose it.
I ran really fast though. It was a great time.
Oh, I believe that.
I love haunted houses, y'all.
Yeah. I love
They
haunted
do, like,
houses too.
Zombie 5Ks, and I'm so interested in it, but I'd have to start running again to do that. So, what a big two.
I'm a professional in the rideshare business.
All about fairness. He's like my least favorite kind of person. The kind of person who says baby after sentences.
Such a great shot, by the way. Leaving
like
it
how
there with the truck.
Yeah, I like how it's also a play on the. Is it that Lyft logo?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think it looks like the Uber logo.
I think it's a mix of both. That's
Yeah,
the,
because
you
Lyft
know.
is purple, but then the Uber logo is that white thing. Yeah.
Man, he's coming up on them fast. Yeah, Evan. Turn. Up there.
I didn't put it together that Evan was that character until just now.
The one girl there could like in a movie play like a young Rosario Dawson. She kind of looks like her a little bit. Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Also, the idea of going to a haunted house inside of a hospital sounds both terrifying and intriguing at the same time.
In Philadelphia, they would turn Eastern State Penitentiary, which is abandoned, into a haunted house every Halloween.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
I always loved those episodes of Ghost Adventures because once upon a time I did watch Ghost Adventures where they would go to like haunted hospitals and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think someone we know is about to be on some sort of ghost hunting
Yeah, Taylor.
in their country.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I saw on her Instagram.
Yeah, she's in she's gonna be in like a paranormal investigative show.
Interesting.
I think she said they were filming the pilot.
The magic of those shows are just that it's all staged. Yeah. So.
Don't give away the secrets.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like you're trying to give away magician's secrets.
Yeah, I always go to Halloween Horror Nights, and the fact that I'm not going this year because it's not happening, and even if it was, I probably wouldn't go, is sort of devastating.
Maxwell and I were like real close to pulling the trigger on like going before everything happened too. Like we had already planned out the trip and stuff.
Well, we went last year together.
I know. And this year was the
I haven't been
30th.
to a haunted house in ages.
Well, Kristen, you'll go with us then when everything opens and we'll go together.
Please, that'd be great.
We should have like
We
a scary movie squad field
We
trip.
had some amazing
Agreed.
ones where I lived in Michigan that I never went to. They were like some of like the best rated ones in the entire country.
Maybe we should go.
One in New York is opening this season, but I'm sort of like, I don't think it's a good idea.
Yeah. We have one here in Tucson that's opening too, and I'm kind of feeling the same.
If it was outdoors, that's a different story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Being inside is a no-no for me still.
Yeah.
I'll go inside like a store to browse with, and
Right.
buy something, but I'm not going to spend like.
I'm not gonna sit around screaming,
Yeah.
releasing all my pathogens into the air.
I love the costume designs
Hmm.
Yeah,
of the people at the house.
Well, what I love about this too is kind of what I was saying earlier is like Hellfest is set inside of a giant theme park. This is like off a road, like this creepy abandoned warehouse, haunted house thing. I just love that.
It's like the what was that sci-fi series?
Which sci-fi series?
Spooky one.
Sci-Fi Channel series?
I mean, I'll look it up. I can't think of the name right now.
This dude is utterly creepy, by the way.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, he looks like if like Leatherface was a clown. It's really weird.
Actually, not a bad way to put it, Chris.
Oh, Channel Zero.
Channel Zero,
Yeah.
yes.
The one season where No End House
Yeah.
was really cool. Like, what a cool concept.
I thought all 4 seasons, which actually all of Channel Zero is on Shudder. If you have not gone through it,
They
I
added
recommend
the
it.
last season, like right after spooky season ended last year.
Yeah.
I was a little disappointed, honestly.
I was sad that that show got canceled because
Me
I was
too.
so
It was
into
really
it.
good.
Like, I love creepypasta, urban legend type stuff.
Yeah, Channel Zero was so good. Like,
Yeah, no Twitch for us tonight. We are doing our double feature of Haunt and Host. These are our Friday night movie watch-alongs. Sorry about that, Cheryl. Mike, you need to watch Channel Zero.
yeah, I can't believe Rossica hasn't added that to your list. When are you watching Hannibal, Mike?
Straight up, the moment that they're like, "Hey, sign this NDA thing so that we can do things," I'm not sure if I would go in.
I believe
Those
it's
are like
called a
those-
waiver.
Yeah.
Those are like those awful extreme haunted houses.
Thank you,
that
waiver,
no
not
one
NDA.
should go to.
Thank you, Maxwell.
That's what I'm here
Mike,
for.
if
Facts.
you literally don't watch Hannibal soon, I am going to unfriend you.
No,
That's
don't
not
unfriend
true.
Mike. We
I
like
won't.
Michael.
You're a good person, but I'll be really disappointed. I have been trying for like 3 years to get Mike to watch Hannibal.
That is such a great way to set up what's to come. By that scream, and then they're like, "Yes, we absolutely have to go," not realizing that that's probably not
A
what they're
bad sign.
thinking.
And you
Yeah.
leave your phones out. You have
Yeah,
to lock your phones up.
yeah, absolutely.
That's sus.
Eureka was the best. I
think it
love Eureka.
Just came all on Blu-ray for the first time.
I've had it on Blu-ray for a
Oh,
while because
man.
I imported it from the UK.
Well, we're not all you.
I know.
Okay, now I remember watching this movie. The beginning of this movie, I literally couldn't remember actually finishing it, and now I'm like, oh yeah, okay. Now I remember finishing it.
Shit. I got desensitized from Host.
From the last movie, like the jump scares, your paltry jump scares will not get to me.
Yeah, that's why we chose that one first, Chris.
Because
So
what
that we
happens
can
is that
desensitize
like,
Chris to everything else.
if we could
There's
do
some
it,
more stuff later that might
Yeah.
get you, but I don't think it's nearly as terrifying as Host was.
yeah. I mean, that's what I kind of like is that if I'm watching a super scary movie, then I watch another less so scary movie. The jump scares don't get me.
Yeah.
Give it
Also,
time.
also, if it's like a horror movie I've seen many times, like Sleepy Hollow, that doesn't get me.
Sleepy Hollow.
Cannot wait
My
for that.
jam.
That's the day
I
before
found the
Halloween.
wall.
Oh shit, that's creepy.
I love that mask.
I do too.
Good mask.
That represents the patrons today.
Patrons, here's your character.
Yep. See, you're on the patron thing. Don't mind shining them out again.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations, patrons. You're a scary witch.
You're a scary witch.
A scary murder witch. We love you.
Even though that looks
Please
very
don't
real.
murder us.
That look, the way she looks up, is just.
There is no haunt actress who is that good. Not gonna lie.
Except for Jillian. Come
Except
on.
for Jillian. But
Ugh.
Jillian's an evil. She's an evil character. There are no like. There are no.
You guys
like,
can't tell that
emo
wasn't acting?
chicks that are that you know what I'm saying. Oh, hello.
Oh,
Let's get ready
dude!
to start
I just spilled wine. Book. I'll be right back.
Our first party foul of the evening.
Looks like you might be switching over to a PC soon.
Bye. Nope. Nope. Nope.
I wouldn't split up.
No.
Yeah.
They don't know that they're in a horror movie, though, Max. If they knew, they wouldn't split up.
Even if a haunted house, I'd stick with my friends if I could.
Yeah, you do the chain thing where you like hold on to like the
Yeah.
other person's shoulder.
Yeah, but generally, when you go to haunted houses, they're busy.
Yeah, it depends. There are some haunted houses that they like will like purposely take
Yeah.
people out of your group.
Whoa,
Ooh.
I don't like that at all.
Well, let me center. Okay, that's okay. Thank you. There is a spider in your hair, darling.
Coffins.
Coffins. I'm assuming this is Shug,
I think so.
although I guess it could be Bador. Oh, it's Shug. Hello.
What's up, Shug?
What's up? It's always Shug, Mike says. You're not wrong. In the coffins. After you die. You have to go in and then close the door, and then the back will open.
Liz and I went to a haunted house a while ago, years ago, where they purposefully split up couples or people together. So I was in one tiny little room where I could see them messing with her, but she couldn't see that I was there. It was really cool.
Oh wow.
Yeah, those ones are always like
It's
awful
fun.
for the one person who gets broken up from everyone else. Everyone else is just like, haha.
It was very theatrical and storytelling based, more creepy than scary. It was fun.
I really like the stuff they're coming out with now that are like the storytelling stuff. Like those are like really cool.
Yeah, well, there's this show in New York called Sleep No More, which is super immersive theater where you have to wear a mask the whole time, and it sort of bridges the gap between haunt and theater because it does tell the story of Macbeth in a world inspired by Hitchcock movies.
Okay.
So it's creepy, but there's not like jump scares.
Are you allowed to say that name? Does that carry over to
No,
streaming?
I would say in the theater too.
First?
Oh.
You would say it in the theater?
Mm-hmm.
No. Why?
They say in the theater every night in Hamilton.
You're inviting it.
Yeah.
We're inviting tragedy.
Spiders.
Someone
like
said
spiders.
it once before one of our high school productions, and like a hanging stage prop almost fell on their head that night.
That's not good.
Like, I don't believe in that stuff, but like it was a pretty immediate issue. Yeah, no, you have to go in. The arrows are telling you to.
Yeah, I think Liz is right. If you are
Yeah.
actually saying the name of the show, it's fine.
Yeah, I think if you are like in a stage production of Macbeth, you're allowed to say the name Macbeth.
Also, Macbeth is royalty free because it's after the copyright, right?
Yeah.
I remember watching a production of Macbeth where they made fun of that the superstition, and so they, instead of saying the name, they always said Mbeth. So the whole production, every time that name was said, Mbeth. It was very unintentionally hilarious. Well, I think it was intentionally hilarious. You have gloves on. How are you getting splinters to your gloves? Yeah, exactly. How are you getting splinters to your gloves? I do not understand.
He has such a unique voice.
It's very Gadian.
What'd you say? You broke up a little.
I'm frozen.
Are you good, Kristen?
She froze. We lost PJ. Kristen froze. What a debacle.
It is all cool. It's hard for me to commentate. I'm just enjoying it.
Yeah.
Are you claustrophobic, Max?
Not really.
Oh, okay, because I would be in this situation.
I'm not really scared of I'm honestly, I have like social anxiety, so big crowds freak me out, but
Sorry about that, guys. I was just trying to clean everything up.
Is your MacBook okay?
Seems to be so far. Did we lose Kristen?
she froze.
She froze. Got it.
There you go.
I'm gonna drop her out and then put her back in. Oh.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Oh, what the hell? Here we
What a
go.
mess. Nope.
No, I got it. I got it.
There you go. Technology's great. Musical chair.
Oh my God, Brandy's right.
It's true, one by one.
Oh.
No, I just wish I hadn't spilled, alcohol all over my MacBook. But
Do you need a time code?
nope, the movie was playing. I didn't mean to leave the StreamYard, actually.
Oh, okay.
I just saw that you guys were talking about immersive theater at one point, and all I could think about was when we went to go see Woman in Black.
Mm-hmm. That's
oh my
scary.
God, that was so scary.
So good.
So good. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's good to see you. MacBooks are great until they aren't. And my MacBook's been around for a long time, so it's taken a beating, let me tell you.
I don't know if I stuck my hand in something. Like
No, definitely not. I missed it. I didn't get to be like today, I was going to be like, are you going to go down to a safe one or the not safe one?
Well, you got to do it now, so.
Yeah, there we go.
Wow. 9-year-old MacBook.
Yeah, I'm shocked by that. They don't always last that long.
There she is.
There she is. Welcome back, Kristen.
Fucking out recently, and I just don't know why. It was stupid because my movie still played, but everything else was frozen. But my movie was still fine.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you.
Oh, Max, I just saw your text. I am good. Thank you for asking.
PJ the Devil, are you good?
I am, in fact.
Sometimes if you spell something on a computer, it's the end of the computer. So good.
I texted Kristen too, to be honest. I just like to make sure everyone's okay.
Yeah.
I sent a message to the group.
You know, I don't deserve that, but thank you guys. I love all of you. I am only as good as the team around me. That way that cut opens.
I was gonna say when he faked everyone out, he was being such a Gemma.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That should be literally what you say for the person in these movies that is like the worst one.
The way that I love the way that they do this. Just hearing the creaking and stuff, and you don't know who's on the other side.
The sound design of this movie is on point.
Yeah.
It is not your friend.
And the way the camera comes up.
Hey, look, it's me.
Yep.
Yeah, the PJ the Devil.
Yeah. our friend is still in there. Just so matter-of-factly, just in case you weren't aware.
The Devil.
Is that like her ex-boyfriend or something?
Maybe.
Because I'm sort of getting that vibe, but I feel like it's
I think he's really tall, Brandy.
Yeah, I think he's very tall.
Yeah, very tall. Or he's on stilts. You never know. He's wearing those lift shoes.
The guy who plays the devil was also one of the strangers in Strangers Pray at Night.
Mm.
Was he the lead?
And he is 6'1".
Yeah, I was going to say he must be the tallest one then.
So he is a tall guy. Yeah, he was the one in like the main mask.
Yeah.
Like the burlap sack.
Never a good sign. Chainsaw noises.
Chainsaw noises.
Is this an Evil Dead movie?
I wish. Ash still doesn't have his chainsaw arm yet. He hasn't grown into it.
No, he'll get there.
Yeah, buddy, you'll get there wherever you went. Upstairs. Oh, he's up there.
He goes, I'm getting away from all the spooky.
He's too spooky for me. He's too spooky for me.
I heard in the other room Oswald was so scared he threw up.
Oh, really?
No.
Poor Oswald.
Poor baby.
The framing of these shots is so cool. Like, just having him far enough back where it's like you can feel his presence, but he's not like right on top of them. And that's what's so spooky about the whole thing.
Nope. Nope.
That would be me. That's what I do in haunted houses. I'm like, I see you. You got me.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
You got me.
You've been there with me. I'm like, oh, look.
Yeah, you start giggling when you get scared. It's really funny.
I do, and I start like trying to like make fun of them. Like, look at that mask. I see you coming. Oh, there you are. That mask.
I always like when you know someone's going to be right around the corner, you just kind of like say it beforehand, like, hi, I know you're about to scare me. Can't wait.
Yep.
Yeah, because you're in shock.
I love that this plays on like the typical slasher vibe, but it kind of flips it a little bit too, because you never know what's kind of happening.
Whoop.
Well,
Here's our
theoretically,
patrons
also,
again.
we don't know
Hey,
yet that
patrons.
shit's really going down. She
Right.
could have cut her arm accidentally.
Yeah, that's true. But she didn't.
Well,
Hey, patrons, don't kill us.
Shout out to our Patreon producers once again. You amazing, amazing group.
We love you, murder witches.
That's what we should call the patrons from now on, murder witches.
Murder witches, absolutely.
I want to be a murder witch.
You can be.
I
For
love
$10 a month, you can be.
I guess I have to rename that tier.
Murder witches.
I love the music, the way the score is coming in now.
This has got a great rock score, by the way.
Mhm.
It's by Tom and Andy. They specialize in like electronic scores.
Yeah.
They
Brandy
did the
wants to be a
Resident Evil
murder witch.
movies.
I appreciate you, Brandy.
Brandy, I hope.
It is. Oh,
Yeah, sorry, Mike. It definitely is, and she's definitely dead.
Well, he's dead.
Well, that was a girl, but she is dead.
I mean, that's what I said. Did I say he? Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. We shouldn't assume gender.
oopsies.
Stop moving the blinds, Ash. It's too spoopy for me. Just hearing noises above my head, and I don't like it.
He goes, I just want to get you into Halloween spirit.
I spook you, mama. I spook my mama.
Ouch. Blarg.
It's like definitely I don't actually remember if it's the most brutal. It's pretty brutal though.
No, there's a much, much more brutal one later in the movie.
I remember now watching this whole movie, but I don't remember it like
Where it
remember
goes.
The kills.
That's almost better.
I remember where it goes. Like I remember the story. I just don't remember the kills. So these are kind of fun.
A lot of horror movie kills kind of mesh with each other.
The good movies, though, they're memorable.
Yeah.
and some bad ones still have really memorable kills, like
Yeah.
X.
Yeah.
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 Jason X has one of the best kills in the entire series.
Does.
Maybe my favorite kill in the whole series.
Bum bum bum.
What a great reference. And that sounds like something one of us would say.
Yeah.
Robert De Niro for me.
I probably would have been like, I'm an equipment manager, not Danny Ocean.
That would have been good.
Yeah, I appreciate that reference. Oh, hi, Freya.
Hi, Freya.
Too spooky for you too, Freya.
Yeah, she's like, I'm getting the hell out of here.
Get out of here.
Why do you keep watching this shit, Mom?
Mama, it's too spooky.
What happened to Food Network, Mom?
I remember when Kara was like 3 months old and it was October, and like, man, I watched a lot of horror movies with my 3-month-old.
That's what I would do, so I respect that.
They can't see
I remember-
anything anymore.
Liz and I were at a midnight show of Final Destination 5. There was a newborn there.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I wouldn't take my newborn to a movie theater, but like, we watched a lot of stuff here at my house. Like, man, she
That's a damn good
we
one.
watched a lot of movies.
What are your guys' favorite horror kills? I'm curious now, chat.
Yeah, chat, tell us. I like the one in Saw where they freeze the chick to death. That was pretty
Liz
brutal.
said that baby still had its hospital bracelet on. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's a little much.
Yeah.
Like to go from the hospital to a movie. That's a little much.
Yeah. Coach, our guy down there, Mr. White, said this lady brought her entire little kid family to the Exorcist prequel. That's incredible.
Little kid family. I appreciate little kid families, but just not at movies that don't belong there.
Hey man, Exorcist the beginning slaps.
If we're talking horror movie kills, I really like the opening of Ghost Ship.
Oh yeah, with the wire.
I was telling my parents about that one
That's a
last
good
night.
one. That's a good one.
This shot is so great.
There are so many horror games that are this that it's like PTSD right now.
Yeah.
The chainsaw in the first Evil Dead's pretty good too.
Oh yeah.
You dropped the key. Like, put the key in your pocket next time.
I mean, I think a very obvious one is Drew Barrymore in Scream.
Oh yeah.
Janet Leigh, obviously, also in Psycho.
Of course.
There's a lot of really good ones. One of my favorites is when Michael Gambon gets a stake through his heart in the church in Sleepy Hollow. That's a good one.
I like in the Friday the 13th remake when they light the sleeping bag on fire and then he's like flammable. Horrible.
Yeah. I wonder he hits him against the tree.
Yep.
Jason X, I kind of alluded to it, but Jason X with the...
When he gets frozen?
Yeah, when he grabs the girl's head, puts it in the cryo freeze, and then smashes it outside of it is incredible.
Hey, bro, you're walking the wrong way. You walked the wrong way, bro.
Yeah. I'll say this too, like this becomes...
It's me, the ghost.
Yeah. This
Hello.
just starts getting so... The way they hype up the tension, he looks like a shy guy also.
A little bit.
He does.
He does.
Yeah.
we're
This would be a great Halloween Horror Nights house, Elizabeth. I agree.
There's still time. It can happen at any time.
Yeah. They don't tend to do just new stuff. Like they tend to go back to stuff that has a following and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And Haunt's got a pretty big one now, like a pretty big cult following.
I hope next year with Scream 5 they do a Scream house finally.
I would fucking love that.
Where they recreate like all the movies.
Yeah. Scream 2, by the way, had the van death just breaks me every time.
Yeah.
Poor Randy.
Oh, the one
Billy Loomis.
What is it? Final Destination 2 where she gets hit by the bus?
Or in Final Destination 2, the one that kills me is when he falls off the fire escape and you think he's good, and then it goes through his eye. I'm like,
Yeah.
Or when the kid's outside after the dentist and the big glass pane falls and just.
Oh, dude, that one's great. Yeah.
Okay, David R. Ellis, who directed that, may he rest in peace.
Yes.
His career was mostly doing stunt work, so when they got him to direct that, he made such amazing.
He also directed the Final Destination, didn't he?
The fourth one, yeah.
Yeah, that's the final.
By far my least favorite of them.
Mine too. It doesn't even feel like the same movie. Like or the same franchise. That one's so bizarre to me because it doesn't feel the same even.
Yeah, and the fifth one has just an incredible twist.
Yes, that twist is next level. Tatum in the original Scream is Brandy's favorite kill. I like that. That's a good one.
I like how they're humanizing her, even though it's a tragic backstory.
Yeah.
It makes the character very sympathetic.
I always loved this. I thought this was such a brilliant way to build her character.
It's partly why I said, spoiler, sure, but like she's clearly the final girl, right?
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Ever seen a horror movie, you know it's her. And this is
you knew it was her from like the very first minute of the movie, though.
So partly why I think she's such a great one is because how well developed and sympathetic she is.
Yeah. I actually think she might be one of the most human final girls we ever had in a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really go into the backstory a lot more than most slashers do.
Well, it's also, this movie all takes place in one night. So with other slashers, like Sidney Prescott has an incredible backstory and why she's one of the best. But, when a movie takes place over multiple days, you have more time. But when it's all in one night, you have to find...
Well, that's why we all like, Laurie Strode also. One night you spend a lot of time with that character and her backstory. You learn more, obviously, as those movies go on, but so good.
Oh, God, that shot. The lighting and the shadow is so great.
It really is.
Ooh, I remember this part.
Oh, shit!
You all right there, Chris?
Oh, I just cringed in my head a little bit.
That was a very different kind of Chris Clark scream.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it looks like it hurts.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
It's not the worst thing that could happen to her hand. Like, it's no Green Book.
What's Green
Oh,
Book?
yeah. No, Green
You've
Room.
not watched not Green Book.
Yeah,
Green
Green
Room.
Room is much different than Green Book.
Oh,
let me tell you.
yeah,
and
entirely
much better.
different movie.
Much better.
Entirely different movie. No, Green Room, fantastic.
It is. Patrick
Yes.
Stewart is so scary.
Well, and that was
Fantastic.
Imogen Poots and Anton Yelchin reuniting post Fright Night, which was rad. You know, they would have made a really great career doing a lot of different movies together. I always liked their chemistry.
Mhm.
I miss him so much.
I do too. Dude, I miss Anton Yelchin. Fright
He's
Night.
such a good actor.
Yeah, Fright Night 2011 is a watch along I would love to do down the line because I love Fright Night
You
2011.
could do a doubleheader, the original and then the remake.
Not bad. Very different
I like
movie.
them both. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
I
are
love
very
it.
different.
I'm loving the bisexual neon lighting.
The bisexual neon lighting.
I don't know what that means, Maxwell.
It's like
Whenever
we're
there's-
watching Neon Demon now.
Whenever there's pink and blue neon lighting together, it's called on Twitter bisexual lighting. Like John Wick
Okay.
has a
okay.
lot of it. Atomic Blonde has
Neon
a lot
Demon.
of it.
That's basically like the entire movie.
It is.
Is that color palette?
That movie is wild.
I'm not a
love
fan of
that
that
movie.
The first time I saw it, I hated it almost as much as anything I've ever seen. And the second time I watched it, I was like, this is incredible. I love
Yeah,
it.
I love that movie.
I hated Only God Forgives though too. I thought Only God Forgives was like such a bad movie coming off of Drive for me.
It's very different, but I think it's great. Keanu is great. Elle Fanning
what
is
a
incredible.
Cool, like cameo.
It's such a satire. It's so brilliant. Like I said, I give it another watch because I too hated it when I saw it, and then I fell in love with it.
Yeah, I think it's one of those like you kind of need the whole story
Oh, really?
to like really appreciate what it's trying to say.
Also, the voice of the actor playing the ghost is so oddly calming, which makes for an interesting juxtaposition.
I love this right here. Do you guys see this comment? Cheryl's only here to see Chris scream.
That's
Oh,
not.
well.
No.
You missed the first movie then.
Yeah, Mike gets it.
Yeah, I'll go back and watch it. You know me. I'm not against going back and watching stuff. So
Yeah, I think you kind of need to watch it more than once to really like take.
And
it
remember, it's satire.
Yes, it's not supposed to be like I mean, serious, yes, but not. It's not the movie. It's a mystery box.
Going by like horror kind of like cliche, I think that the big guy's gonna be the final guy with her at the end. Because it seems like he has. That'd be a cool kind of. Because it's usually the good-looking guy.
I
think
love
the big
it.
guy's gonna survive.
One of the things I like about this movie is that they actually interact with all these killers and stuff
Yeah.
in a way that you don't normally see in slasher movies. You know, the killers are usually just a force of nature or something. It's always just someone you don't sit and talk with them. Like, you don't talk to Jason and Michael, but these dudes like kind of mess with them.
Yeah, they're manipulating them. It's a whole other level of fear.
Yeah, like it's so smart.
Smart.
It adds a layer.
I think that's why this is like the slasher film, The Next Generation, in a way. Originally, this was supposed to be the end of last month's slasher watch-throughs because it felt like the natural kind of conclusion of what slasher films have become.
Oh, I fucked that up due to the.
No, it's fine. I'm glad it worked. It worked out the way it did because I think it's so fitting here to be the first October watch since it's set on Halloween.
There's also a reveal coming up soon that blows my mind.
Every time.
Oh yeah, this part.
I really want to watch the Neon Demon. The way he just looks around is so creepy.
Yeah.
And she does too.
I love the mask too, Brandy. I just think it looks, again, he kind of looks like a Shy Guy. It makes me laugh. I can't unsee it. I'm sorry, you guys.
Such a good shirt with all the masks.
Yeah, I agree.
Nice Shy Guy shirt.
Thanks.
I don't know if you know this. I'm a big Mario fan.
Mario.
Don't you mean Mario.
Yeah, Mario.
Shout out Sean Sullivan.
I'm going to give a little spoiler now to people watching. We are filming box tomorrow.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have said that. Oops, I didn't say anything.
You know what I love? Boxes.
Boxes are great. I can't wait to open one.
The
Tomorrow.
best.
I just
It's been
realized-
sitting at my house for so long. I
Me
can't
too.
wait to
I'm
open
like,
it.
what's in it?
Kari keeps trying to open it for me, and I'm like, no, baby, that's Mama's box.
I'm really excited to see what you guys come up with the next episode.
Yeah, me too.
I hope it's an hour and a half of recording with 20 minutes of content.
Oh God, he's so
God, that crawl. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Every time they go in there, I get claustrophobic.
No
the
movie.
music
also-
kicking in right there is just like
cinematography, the way the camera is like under him, making him such an imposing figure, and then the light at the top, it's so creepy.
Well, it was the same way that when the devil came out on the other side, and making it look so huge.
Maybe.
What is he doing?
he's boarding up the passageway here, Chris.
That I would be freaking out if this is what he's doing.
Well, you see, they're gonna separate everyone.
Oh my god.
Again, slasher films taken to like the next level. Doing this in a confined space with multiple killers has always been. I think it was like such a smart move, and it's kind of Strangers-esque in that way. Except Strangers-esque, you're doing it in someone's house. Here, you're also out of the element, and like this dude's such a prick, fucking doing that. But again, he knows what he's doing.
Well, you 100%. Oh,
I think I spoke too soon when I said the big guy was going to make it to the end.
Chris, you're always pulling for the big guy, aren't you?
I'm sorry that Jabba dies, but you know.
Spoilers.
Yeah. Also, this guy played the son of Meatloaf in Tenacious D, so I kind of have bias too.
Aww.
You don't, Mike. I don't want to say exactly what's happening yet.
That looks like he could kick it open, though.
I'm like slowly remembering
Oh
what
my
happens,
God,
like
not
as the
again.
movie progresses. I'm like, oh, I remember this.
I love that he smacks the skeleton that kills me.
Yeah.
That's like legit, like exactly what I would do if a skeleton did that to me in a haunted house.
And this is where the adventure begins. Well,
Here we go. Oh God, that's brutal.
yeah.
The way that the head sort of was stuck on, and he had to.
Oh, that
Get
look
a, like-
back though,
yeah.
man.
You could say that she was pitchfork perfect.
Ah.
She kind of reminds me of Haley Steinfeld.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I'm
I have
starting
no
to.
idea who that is, Bashful.
Well, she's in
True
Pitch Perfect 2 and True Grit. Yeah.
Probably.
Mike, are they chaotic neutral? Who's to say?
Who's to say?
Who's to say?
I'm chaotic neutral. Or am I?
Well, maybe somebody's chaotic stick shift.
Oh my God, Chris.
Neutral stick shift.
We got it. We got it.
Oh.
Maybe I'm chaotic reverse.
Maybe.
Reverse.
The tension is ratcheting up.
Yeah.
This movie has such a great build.
Does.
And it's brilliant because it's only about 90 minutes. So when it really starts going, it floors.
It's gone.
Oh no.
This fucking clown.
Literally. I like the clown mask too. I think it's just so creepy.
Oh God.
It's pretty iconic.
Here we go.
I think I was wrong. At least I hope it's not too brutal.
You don't want to go there. Just start running away. That
Yeah,
way.
Right?
Just
That's what I
run.
would do.
Just
Run and get the police, bud.
Well, here's the other thing, like this right here. Like the shot of him coming out of the shadow is so scary.
Yeah.
Although I don't know if my friends were in there. I don't know what I would do.
I would run. I would run and get the police and bring them back.
Yeah, maybe.
I would get the police. Yeah.
Like, what am I gonna do against like 7 people that I am getting locked in rooms against? Like,
It's not easy to break a key off in the door, by the way. So that was a baller move on her part.
The devil. It's you, PJ.
I know, it's me. This is so good. Because this, for me, flips the script on a lot of the movie in a very interesting way.
Oh, here we go.
the big reveal.
Oh.
Just like, look at that.
I love it. I think it's
That
so smart.
Yeah. So these dudes wearing masks and stuff are literally deformed underneath.
Well, I don't know if deformed is the right word. They have like purposefully.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
like,
well-
I think that was their. I don't think it's a deformity.
Well, I guess that was, yeah, deformity is not the right word, but they're not,
Altered their
they've altered their appearance.
Yeah,
through tattoos and body morphing and stuff.
Like, look at that.
like body morphing is super creepy, but it also is like a very personal choice for me.
Yeah, it's-
No, totally.
The makeup is great.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, the makeup's incredible.
Fry those phones. Fry the phones.
It's what the government wishes they could do with Trump's phone every time he's trying to tweet.
Witch cauldron.
But that's that right there, that line where he's like, everybody's face is a mask is so interesting to me.
Kind of looks like the Master from Buffy.
A little bit.
I don't remember what Shy Guy looks like underneath his. Did we find out?
I believe we do.
Yeah, I think it's Danny DeVito.
Oh, I think we find out right now, right?
Oh no.
Is it Danny DeVito? Oh my God, it's Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito. Oh my God, I love your work.
Oh my God. Like,
I hope he kills him and runs.
Remember, they gave him all their information.
yep.
Yeah.
This guy.
Creepy.
It's so creepy.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a work in progress. Ah!
This guy's gonna flip the switch though and kill
The way he's talking, that slow, like methodical way.
Yeah, I remember. Oh man, it's awful.
Yeah.
He like removed his eyelids.
He looks like he's from Lord of the Rings. He looks like an orc.
Oh. All right.
Yes,
I stand corrected. This is horrible.
Yes. I remember that.
Oh,
That's awful.
That's really cool, though. That looked really cool.
yeah.
That looked really damn cool.
Also, like, oh my god,
That was great.
It's fantastic.
I think he's okay, though.
Yeah, I think he's fine.
No.
It's a bit of a work in progress.
Like, I am literally remembering things like as they happen, and it's an interesting experience.
Wow. Fun fact, that's how the Joker kills people in the new comics. He rips their face off.
Yeah.
As you do.
Yeah. Oh,
The closed caption says glopping.
Yeah, glopping.
that looks incredibly appetizing.
Oh, look, a flashlight. Oh, well, it's a good thing you got that flashlight. Elizabeth really enjoys the glopping.
Mike said in a horror movie, the more I look away, the better. I can see that, man.
I do think it's the reveal with the faces that takes this to the next level.
Yeah, because you think it's one thing and then it just becomes something completely different.
Because it also makes, like, Maxwell and I talked about it before, like, I would love to see another one of these movies that explores the ideas behind, like, why they do this and stuff. Like, it's fascinating to me.
I don't want to over.
I believe.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I believe that the correct response was given in The Strangers because we can.
Sure. I don't need, like, an origin story or anything, but, like, what if there's more of these people?
Or because you were home, that's what they said. But it's the same gist, you know?
Right.
I'm convinced they might make a sequel.
There's definitely room for it.
I don't know how it ends, but it's probably.
Guess the body parts.
These effects are great, though.
Well, these guys are real talented filmmakers. And again, like, A Quiet Place showed that they knew what they were doing as writers.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking for their new one with Adam Driver.
Me too.
And apparently they have a Quibi show.
Do they?
That's what I found out earlier. I was like, oh, and their new movie is called, and then I looked at it, I was like, and it's a Quibi show, and I don't care.
And that's not a slight at them, obviously.
No, not at all. I just Quibi, I think it's just an absolute failure on every level.
Yeah.
They're trying to sell to offload it.
Yep.
Shadows are creepy.
They're great at building tension, man.
Excuse me. Chris yawned, so I yawned.
Oh yeah, that's psychotic. It's if somebody yawns, you're automatically psychosomatic. That's what.
It's psychotic. No,
it's psychotic.
Is that the same one?
Psychotic yawning.
I don't know. They are doing. I think Sam Raimi's producing their new movie. I know that.
It might be.
I like Sam
Raimi.
Raimi.
Have a Quibi show. It might be the same one.
Yeah.
Sam Raimi, who's directing Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
Yep.
Which I cannot wait for.
I'm so excited about it.
Man.
Is that what Jamie Foxx coming back as Electro?
No, he's going to be in
that's
Spider-Man
3.
Oh.
I don't want to go too far off the rails, but I think in WandaVision, Wanda's going to break the multiverse. We're going to see the impact of it in Spider-Man 3, and then Doctor Strange is going to have to fix it.
It's going to fix it.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I hope also
I think
means
that's
Alfred
a
Molina
fair
comes back.
assumption, because that's kind of what I thought was going
And
to
also
happen.
based
as
on the
well.
order of things are coming out.
Yeah, I kind of assumed that was how things were going to have to happen as well.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that if we're seeing Jamie Foxx, I think Andrew Garfield may make an appearance too.
That'd be great.
I really want them to just like pull everything in.
Alfred Molina, Willem
I think
Dafoe,
yeah,
James
Alfred Molina would be
Oh
great.
God.
too.
Oh,
Tom
God,
Hardy.
Oh God.
Oh shit!
I
That
hate-
hurt.
you
That
know,
really hurt.
They have a pattern going, these filmmakers, with people stepping on nails.
True that.
Yeah.
You know who else had people step on nails? Chris Columbus in Home Alone.
That's true.
Yeah, that's
Chris
right.
Columbus and Harry Potter.
And there's that scene in Die Hard where he steps around the nails in the.
Home Alone was like OG torture porn.
It's true.
Yeah.
Like, they should have died like a million times in those.
I agree, Mike. I think a multiverse for the MCU, especially post Endgame, is really smart.
I agree with you guys.
I would also love to see Secret Wars.
I don't want to speak too much just because there is stuff that I know that I'm not supposed to talk about. But I think it's smart that they're doing what they're doing.
I want to see Marvel Zombies. We can get Bruce Campbell in there.
We saw we already saw like the beginning of what that could look like in Far From Home. Far From Home, Peter sees Iron Man come out of the grave and it attacks him.
Yeah. I want to see Marvel Zombies. I want Bruce Campbell to
A multiverse
be Ash in an MCU movie.
allow them to bring back Iron Man and Cap with different actors if they so desire.
It's true. We
Who was
can
that
get
guy in
the
the car?
female Iron Man.
That was her boyfriend who
Iron Lady.
is trying to find her and who just got a text.
Oh.
Her abusive boyfriend.
So he was a red herring,
Well,
maybe. I don't know.
he's looking for them now. Anyway, sorry to have gone off the rails with MCU talk.
That's okay. I think that sometimes going off the rails is not a big deal.
Can we
I
just
want to
talk about
see Daphne Keane back as X-23. That's the other one I want.
Yeah.
If they're going to multiverse it.
Mangold really wanted to make that movie too.
I think it could still happen.
Yeah.
Like, if they want to multiverse it, bring her into the MCU, and then they can do whatever they want with her.
Yeah. It's really too bad that, of all things, Jackman's gone. Even once, I would have liked to see him walk around the MCU.
Anything's possible.
Ugh.
You aren't wrong, but I mean, I wouldn't go back to Wolverine at this point. That's all.
No,
Blah.
it's just like Home Alone, but worse.
Blah.
Her skin came off.
I know.
I hate it. I hate it.
It's gross.
Oh.
I hate it.
Oh God, that
I
almost.
hate it.
Yeah,
I hate
I
it.
know. It's cringy.
The hand thing. Thanks. I hate it.
Yeah, I could see them doing something like this, Mike.
That door looks like something from The Shining.
It's in the escape room.
Yeah.
Find the key to escape the house. You don't need to see it in your mirror to be able. You can read it without the mirror.
But it's a cool shot.
Yeah, it is.
I
It's
thought
a
the
great
convention
shot.
if it's a rec room.
Embrace the cinema, Kristen.
I'm embracing the realism. I need all my horror movies to be realistic.
How do you feel about the Friday the 13th series?
Okay, this is someone who named their dog Ash.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're gonna give him a chainsaw arm eventually. He has
Definitely
to grow into
realistic.
it. Hey, when the Deadites show up, y'all are gonna be really sad that you don't have an Ash in your house.
Yeah, but I have a Dipper and a Mabel. I mean,
I have an Oswald and a Luna. And I have a Katana.
hi, Dipper.
Doll sees all. Oh, that startled me.
I thought I was in the movie, and I'm like, I don't remember a dog in this movie. I don't remember much in this movie, to be fair. They punch out their faces, their creepy doll faces. I hate it.
I love the way that this sets everything up, though, for the finale. Like, there's such a great build.
Under the Bed. I've always been afraid about Under the Bed since I've seen that Disney Channel movie, Don't Look Under the Bed.
Mike, I don't like that doll. That's a fair.
I mean,
That's
I don't like
fair.
any of those
I
dolls.
don't like most dolls.
Also, Brandy asked us. I just noticed. Has anyone actually watched anything on Quibi? I have not because
Nope.
I'm not going to pay for it. I'm just
I
not.
won't pay for it.
I refuse.
I was curious to watch the one with Kiefer Sutherland.
The Fugitive.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Oh God.
Blech.
I pay for enough streaming services.
Yep.
The Kevin Hart one looks amusing too, but again,
Oh, God.
oh, another music box.
Pop Goes the Weasel is never
We
a
love
good
me-
sign.
I was going to say we apparently love movies about music boxes.
We got to watch Conjuring next.
Well, that is
Yeah,
coming out.
Yeah.
Shit.
Mike, are they still only able to watch Quibi on your phone? I thought they changed it to that you could stream it at least on your television finally.
And this moment is so emotional.
Yeah, where it's like a mixture of like the past and the present.
Again, brilliant storytelling by Bex and Woods.
This is really riveting.
Yeah, it's really good. I'm a big fan. Obviously, I bought a T-shirt.
I just think that like they do it all the right ways, having her
Mhm.
face her own demons and stuff to get through the haunted house, which you don't see a lot of in stuff like this.
It's very poetic.
Have you guys seen Escape Room?
I have not yet. I need to.
It's pretty fun, actually.
Is it similar to this?
It's PG-13, so it's less
Oh.
gory, but it is similar to this, yes. And I'd really like. I mean, it leaves it very open for a second.
Well, there is a second coming out.
I
Eventually.
think so. Yeah.
It's done shooting.
Oh,
It's
well,
test screen.
I think there's something in his
Well,
eye.
she took off her mask.
Yep. The mask was that she was, someone who couldn't take care of herself.
Yep.
I don't like gears clicking.
Yeah, Gears. Who likes Gears? Pop Goes the Weasel keeps playing, and like I hate that song because it's
Makes me
spooky
think-
song now.
Makes me think of Elf.
Yeah,
That's
and
nice.
Oh crap!
keep running,
Yeah, don't turn around.
Keep running.
Going.
keep running.
There is an element of Saw to this trap, sort of.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you were gonna kill her, so I feel like it's fair play.
He had it coming.
Yeah, I mean,
Had it coming. You only had
the
your.
thing is that these guys have never had anyone who was willing to fight back the way that this group
You had
was.
it coming all along.
If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it,
Ooh,
I
that's
bet
better.
you would have done the same.
Pops.
Wow.
Squish six. The Sorrel lip shit.
He's not very smart, is he?
No, I mean he probably set this trap up, and he's just gonna like fucking get shot in the face by it.
Yep.
Headshot.
Woo!
360 no scope.
Bye, PJ.
Yeah, well, I deserve that.
R.I.P. PJ the Devil. 360 no scope. How many more bullets does this gun have?
Oh God.
She could easily just walk down the side of the room instead of the middle of the room.
Yeah. If she saw that,
That reveal that it's just like this empty hallway that you're always supposed to be trapped in. You were always supposed to die no matter what.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
oh, so good.
There's no way out.
And again, I think that's the brilliance of this movie. Like, I just think that they really build around this fun house of horrors in the right way, where it was a murder house. It was never anything more than that. It was strictly a murder house.
Yeah, maybe the mechanism had a reload function.
Yeah. But they go to like great lengths to hide what they've done too. They're going to steal these cars, hide it off the side somewhere.
It's clearly not their first time doing this.
Right.
It's not their first rodeo.
established too when they saw the woman screaming help at the beginning. I've seen this where they put the bodies.
Still haven't seen that person's face.
Skeletor.
That is that guy's face. That's the twist.
That it turns out to be He-Man.
They assume everyone's dead, huh?
Yep. Well, this shot is so good.
With the music, too.
Yeah, and just like the black on the white like that. Oh.
Ha ha ha.
Yikes.
Yep.
What?
Oh, no.
What?
Yep.
Such a good twist, but so painful.
Yeah, it's so terrible.
Oh, that's horrible.
It is. They're what these killers do to them is not just
It's psychological.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Again, that's why I think as far as the slasher genre goes, this is like the evolution in the right way of you can do more than just like the cool kills and stuff. You can also make it feel personal and manipulative.
Yep.
Breaks my heart, man.
Yep.
Damn.
Poor Bailey. Ugh.
Imagine just wanting to go to a haunted house with your friends and you lose them all. That's so sad.
It's horrible. Last time I went to a haunted house with all my friends, I got soaked from head to toe because it was pouring rain, but I didn't lose anybody. I almost lost me for a minute.
Yeah, I thought we almost might lose ourselves to pneumonia also, but that
and then we decided to walk back, which was like 2 miles, and I died. But then we had chocolate, and chocolate like perfect.
Ooh, I like that.
We did. We had good chocolate too.
Was that pouring rain in New York or pouring rain?
No, Orlando, Florida.
Orlando. Oh shit.
Mike, I know you're saying you're going to need to watch something lighter after this. I think you'll feel uplifted by the time this is.
Well,
over.
you look at this a year later, and she's still saying it's.
Yeah, she's still blaming us. I saw it. She said it's our own faults.
She's not wrong.
She's not.
Remind me every time.
Especially in front of all these people. Come on now. Come on.
Umbrellas probably wouldn't have helped if it was pouring though.
R.I.P.
Well, okay, he's not behind it. He hardly had any screen time anyway.
He was the red herring.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
A pup named Scooby-Doo, Red Herring. What a great character.
Yeah.
Red Herring.
Just the sound of him dragging that.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's really keeping on this death.
Tying up loose ends, y'all.
It's hammer time.
Reefism asked, has anybody ever here worked on a horror film set? I did 2 horror short films in college, but not a professional one.
Yeah, not a
we
pro
have
one, but at film school I worked on some.
We have a recurring member, Patrick Hoke, who would be able to
Oh God!
tell you more about that next time.
I actually was going to be making a horror film this summer, but because of coronavirus, it didn't happen. So
Yeah.
maybe next summer.
Liz says she just can't let it go. She's still just... I guess we're going to have to live with this forever, Maxwell.
Liz, you just need to let it go. Let it go. This entire stream is just me singing random songs.
That wall looks like a graham cracker a little bit.
It's plywood, probably.
It's
like cheap plywood, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why it said graham
Or
cracker.
corkboard.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is no one's even supposed to see this hallway, right? The
Yeah.
idea being is that they stand in front of the door and they get shot, but she was smarter than that.
Boom, boom.
That tilt
Ugh.
head thing that he does when he looks down the hallway is so good.
It is. He kind of looks like Leslie Vernon from Behind the Mask.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
little bit.
Ooh, you're about to have a sawed off.
True.
How very Army of Darkness of you.
Oh, hi, Freya. You're back?
Hey, baby Freya.
Is she being judgmental?
Right there.
Look at her being. Oh my god.
She's just watching the movie.
Hi, Gorgo.
I am the dog.
We're not surrounded by corgis right now.
You say hi to everyone, Dipper?
Hi, Dipper.
Don't you woo at me, Dipper.
Did you grr?
Malcolm said we need more streams of Kristen singing random songs.
Did you grr?
Not wrong.
I'll sing
Watch
next time.
like any Suddenly soundtracks.
We'll just have a dancing doggo.
Yeah.
Corgis and their little fat little hands are cute.
Good boyo. Yeah.
I don't trust you.
Okay, I'll put
No.
you down now.
You killed their friends.
Never trust. Never.
Well, and then there's this fucked up thing too, where there's this one dude who had no idea any of this was actually happening, and it was real the whole time. It's just, but he wanted to earn his face, guys.
Kill them. Don't believe his bullshit.
Is it ever fine?
I know where they hide a gun. You're gonna let this dude just.
Yeah, of all the people, I wouldn't trust this dude, considering.
Ah, yes. Good for you.
Oh,
Beat him. Or kill him.
I mean, you kill him at this stage. Like you kill him.
yeah.
That is a loose end you do not need sitting around.
Oh boy.
Oh, the witch! Our patron is back!
Murder witch.
Hooray!
And anytime the witch arrives, our patrons.
Because we love our patrons so much.
I think the thing I like the most about this movie is that no matter where it's going, you really can't figure it out, and I think that's so great.
It's so brutal. I love it.
I
She
know.
deserved it. There's still a loose end with that guy in the wall.
And the clown.
Oh, this guy looks like Alfred, kind of the what's his oh shit.
Again, this is clearly not the first time that they've done this either.
Oh yeah, it was established at the beginning when he saw the girl screaming.
Yeah, Liz says the makeup under the masks is so insane. Like, masks are used to reduce makeup cost. That's the brilliance of it. That's why I love that reveal.
And I don't know who did the makeup effects, but it's really amazing work.
Yeah.
I don't know why he stayed back.
I think he was looking for his baseball bat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but like,
I would have used the car to ram through the fence.
they didn't have the keys.
Yeah, remember the
Oh.
keys were taken
Yeah,
from
that's
him.
right.
He had enough time to get over that fence.
But you know what? It's better to just get rid of this guy.
He's not. He's gonna get shot.
I love this shot
I know.
because he kind of looks like Pete Alonso
Yeah,
A little bit.
from the Mets.
Yeah. You know what it reminds me of is Signs.
Yeah.
Swing
runs
away. Yeah. That is a great movie, by the way, Signs. That's my favorite Shyamalan next to Unbreakable.
It has one of my least favorite jump scares ever with that alien at the birthday
That's so
party.
funny that
I
people
love
think
that
that,
one.
scene is so scary because I just think it's funny.
It's Joaquin Phoenix's reaction that sells that scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, the way he like jumps up on the couch and stuff is just so good.
Joaquin, I think, is one of the best actors of our generation.
Oh, easy.
Minus like
Even if I think he
certain
won
movies.
the Oscar for the absolute wrong thing, but that's okay.
He
not
absolutely won the Oscar for the absolute wrong thing.
He should have
Now-
won for The Master,
Yeah.
which I think is one of the great performances of our time. But what do I know? Just a man.
Oh yeah, Mike. Philip Seymour Hoffman is like the actor of our generation still too.
Yeah,
I
he's
think-
the biggest
I-
loss.
I think he was saying the clown looks like Philip Seymour Hoffman
Oh, maybe that's what
yeah.
he was saying.
because that came in about a couple minutes ago.
Oh, did I just notice that?
Yeah.
The Friday the 13th movies have conditioned me to think when I see characters make it to hospitals that it's just a dream.
Yeah,
You're also not wrong.
yeah. Because the Friday the 13th films have done that almost every iteration.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I think so. I really think so.
Yeah.
I'd put him up there with the greatest actors that ever lived. Film actors, at least. Tragedy.
oh yeah. He's one of the biggest losses.
I just love this ending too. Like the way that this all plays out.
No spoilers.
I know.
She lost all her friends.
Except the one guy.
Fucking shit!
We got one.
Yep.
We got one!
Your scream startled me more than the film.
You're not wrong.
And it was a dream.
Yep. But she still is in the hospital. That
Yeah.
part is not a dream.
Correct.
I thought they were gonna say he died.
Forms.
What forms?
Remember what they wrote? At the beginning of the movie, before they went into the house, they signed release forms, waivers
Mm-hmm.
with their addresses.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Get it? I love it so much.
Oh, this is Home Alone.
A little bit.
Oh, how the turntables have turned.
How
Yes.
the turntables have turned?
Yeah, it's an office.
Oh!
An office quote.
Oh. Blow him.
Below him?
But yeah,
Below him?
that was a horrible
Blow
thing to say.
What a great fucking ending to this movie. Just that whole last part with her getting to get her Home Alone on to get that dude. I didn't realize Eli Roth produced that. I always forget, like, his name is actually on this. It's like one of the only things Eli Roth has done that I actually enjoy. But man, what a cool slasher film, and like the natural kind of evolution and extension of that genre. And this movie freaking rocks. Kristen, I'm going to start with you. What did you think of Han?
Yeah, it's so funny because I definitely have watched it, but completely forgot that I had watched it. And then as the movie was happening, was remembering what was about to happen. So it was a very interesting experience because I was like reliving it. So I'm glad I rewatched it. But yeah, it's so fun. It's so different. It really turns the genre on its head. And, you know, like I think we said at the beginning, one of the best final girls of any film. Just really fun. I mean, like completely different than what you were expecting. It has so many turns and twists and just really cool. Really cool movie.
I love that the closing credits song is an acoustic version of Dragula.
Yeah, I love it. It's so good. And I Dragula is one of my favorite early 2000s metal songs.
Rob Zombie.
Better musician than he is a filmmaker, in my opinion. But nothing wrong with that. Chris, you yawned, so I'm hoping the movie didn't bore you too much. Did you enjoy
Oh,
it?
it didn't. I'm just a little tired. The movie was phenomenal. It was very riveting. I was just engaged throughout the entire time. It was thrilling. It was a typical like slasher, but I mean, he got the backstory. He felt a little bit more for the characters than you usually do. I still feel bad every time a slasher ends. Like this last girl loses all her friends. Like yeah, they're gone. They're never coming back. So it's just a bummer. Even though she got to shoot him full of lead at the end, it's still bittersweet.
Full of lead.
Yeah.
That's a Home Alone reference too.
Yeah.
Maxwell, you know, you and I was the one who was like, you need to watch this movie. We both kind of fell in love with it. Are your feelings still the same now on our rewatch?
Oh yeah, I watched it really early on in quarantine when I signed up for Shudder because I had more free time than I knew what to do with. It had actually been on my radar because it did play in New York last year for like a week and I missed it. I think it's great. I think it's such a smart evolution of the slasher. I think the makeup effects, the way it ratchets up tension, the cinematography are great. And the final girl just is so emotionally satisfying. I think that's what really brings it to the next level, how it's about her facing her fears and coming out the other side, the hero. That's really thrilling. And the reveal with the masks still gets me. I mean, it just adds a whole other like philosophical layer to it almost.
Absolutely, and I think that's what makes it so cool. And it's continued to stand out, I think, for me for that reason. Like, it just works so well.
You know, you and I have had this conversation before about how even in the few slasher movies there are these days, we're sort of past the era of like the horror icon.
Yes.
You know, because Ghostface is always someone different. And then the few others like Victor Crowley from the Hatchet movies or Leslie Vernon, those are really small movies.
Yeah.
So I think these characters are like the closest we've gotten to like an iconic look for like horror movie slasher killers. And, you know, of course they all died. in the film, but I think there's enough to work with where if they did another one with a similar concept, it could be really cool.
Yeah, and it's interesting because like you kind of referenced The Strangers earlier, obviously too, because they're probably the other closest version of this, where it's like there's an iconic look and things like that. But
I think The Strangers sequel is awesome. It's very different from the first one, but it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and we did get another Streamlabs donation once again from Mr. Michael K.
Aw.
He says, another excellent first-time watch. Beck and Woods are an incredible writer-director duo, and I love the new spin they put on the slasher genre, particularly adding a deeper layer to the final girl. Definitely 5 out of 5. And that's the reason I keep coming back to this, is I think Harper's just such a great character.
She is.
And I want to hang out with that character more. Like,
And look, we talked about before that she came from American Idol. She's a really strong actress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She really committed to the part, and you could like feel the backstory like as she was reliving it, which is
She's only done like a handful of films. So she was in Polaroid, actually.
oh gosh, why have we talked about that movie more than once?
But she's done some TV.
mhm.
She was actually in one of the Disney Family sing-alongs they did during quarantine, which is pretty cool. But I would like to see her get more work because I think she's really, really talented.
Yeah,
As
I agree.
much of a calling card as this is for Beck and Woods to be directors, I think it could really be a calling card for her career.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that this is a great showing for her. It's a great showing for them. It's just a really great film, and I'm glad that you guys got to experience it with us tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed our dive into Shudder's, exclusive films, because again, there's a lot of streaming services out there, but for people like us who love horror movies, this service is doing an incredible service for us. Like, I think that they're doing just really great content. There's so much more that you guys could watch on their Beach House. They've got a bunch of the Cursed Films TV show, which is like a documentary series about The Exorcist, The Omen, Twilight Zone movie, like all sorts of cursed projects, if you will, The Crow. It's just a service that I love very much, and I think that they're doing great work. And these movies, to me, are two of the pinnacles of what they do.
They just released a couple new originals, The Shed and Spiral, which are both very good.
Yeah, they're awesome. So please, if you guys enjoyed tonight, I hope you guys will stick with Shudder for a little bit. Check it out and enjoy it. And real quick, let's go ahead and run through one last time the stuff we've got going on here, Maxwell.
I got it real quick. So join us Monday night for Addams Family Values. They did Addams Family last week. We're watching the sequel. It's really fun, and we're going to continue doing spooky adjacent family movies on Mondays throughout all of October. Next Friday, Poltergeist, Tobe Hooper directing, Steven Spielberg producing. It's one of my favorite horror films of all time. I think it's absolutely incredible. If you didn't watch Front Center Mezzanine that we did this past Tuesday, please check it out. It's on our channel on YouTube for you to watch at any time. Of course, Box is taking on a legend of its own. And as I definitely didn't mention, we're definitely not filming episode 2 tomorrow night. Definitely not. So there's nothing to look forward to there. Next week is going to be incredible because we have back-to-back nights of Suddenly Soundtracks. Wednesday night, I'm going to be on with the illustrious Christopher Clark talking Repo, the Genetic Opera, with the husband of one Miss Kristen Smith and Dwayne Burke. And then Thursday night, Shock Treatment, the kind of sequel to Rocky Horror Picture Show with William Bibiani, Video Drew, and Mark something.
Like,
Hoyt.
One of these days you're gonna get it. But
That man's name.
he is a lovely human being.
he's
I'm
amazing.
sure he is. I just, for whatever reason. And of course, you can get all our merch on TeePublic. This also gives you an idea of everything else we have coming on Scary Movie Squad for October. Conjuring double feature, Cabin in the Woods, Sleepy Hollow, and then Halloween night itself with Trick or Treat and Halloween 18. We have our Patreon. You can join us at any of these levels that may be right for you. And of course, for one final time tonight, we have to thank our incredible producers, our gold tier associate producer, Brandy Parker, our ruby tier producers, Brandon Buckingham, Kale, the youth critic, Stephen White, Ferris Mathana, Michael K. and Bedore. Thank you all so much. Chris, where can the kids find you online?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at ChrisCluck8788. Those numbers mean nothing. Bada bing, bada boom.
Kristen, where can the kids find you online?
Smith_K10, the number, not the word. Twitter, Instagram, Stardust.
PJ, where can everyone find you online?
PJ_Campbell on Twitter and Instagram. Of course, over at the Movie Trivia Schmodown, where I write questions for the show that you guys love so much. Please be nice to us. We're human. Things happen, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the singles tournament, and we're getting ready to get into this teams tournament, so let's fucking go.
I'm excited for the teams tournament, especially because there are so many new teams.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be super curious to see how some of these teams work.
Me too, man.
It's a really exciting time to be a Schmodown fan. You can find me on Twitter at Cinemaxwell, on Instagram at Cinemaxwell Inc. You can always find me hanging out here on the PJ Campbell Network. We love you all so much. Have a very spooky Friday. Get some sleep if you can, and we'll see you Monday.